Don Corleone. I wish you would have let me know you were coming. I could have prepared something for you.
I didn't want you to know I was coming. You heard what happened in my home?
Mike, I almost died myself. It was all so relieved.
In my home! In my bedroom where my wife sleeps! Where my children come and play with their toys. In my home. I want you to help me take my revenge.
Round one, fight!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights number 324, and we are doing part one of Jonathan Caro's Top 128, kicking off his series this week. I am Austin Pez. I'll be running the show just for a little while until Jordan Anderson gets here, but I've got a lovely panel here to help us kick things off and get this bracket going here tonight. So we'll bring in the man in the hot seat this evening, Mr. Jonathan Caro. How's it going, Jonathan?
I'm doing well. Yeah, we're going to go through these episodes this week. In my home, in my bedroom where myself sleeps,
and my dog plays with her toys.
And when dog plays with the toys, she
Yeah.
sleeps exhausted.
Right.
In my home. No, this is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of variety of movies tonight and part two on Friday. And yeah, I'm just here just to have fun. So let's do this.
Yeah, no, it's a little fun. I got Malcolm Lay here. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's going good, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, should be having a good time. Speaking of having fun, having a good time, it's JPO, Jordan Owens. How's it going, Jordan?
Doing just wonderful. Happy to be here and talk some movies.
Always talking movies. Yeah, and how it's going to work tonight is I've got a nice little bracket here of half of Mr. Caro's 128, obviously, here this evening. I've randomized this whole list he sent me over, and we've got the first half tonight, second half Wednesday night, and then on Friday will be a half bracket consisting of the Sweet 16 from this evening and the Sweet 16 from Wednesday night, and I've jumbled them all up here, so it's all in random order, so we'll find out, maybe as things get eliminated, what was in his top 10 or something. If one of your top 10 goes out, Caro, just let us know. Oh no, there goes my number 9, there goes my number 6, that sort of thing. I try to pull some fun sort of alternate posters for you throughout the show, just for some nice visual fun here this evening. I try to do that for these favorite episodes. So yeah, Jordan Anderson should be along a little bit, and Wolfman's hopping on right now, so he should be joining us here in a moment as well. But we'll go ahead and kick things off, and I'll bring up the bracket and we'll get things started. So scroll it on over, and we will start with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Spirited Away. So JPO, we will start with you at the bottom down there.
Yeah, turn out 2 good films, obviously in different genres. So this is always the hardest routes for me to vote on here. Tournament Fights, where it's like, this is a great comedy or a great animated spiritual tale. One thing only me is not because I've actually seen, by the way, Movie Champion. I should see more based on how much I like Spirited Away. Funny enough that I haven't. But yeah, I'm going Spirited Away. That gets my vote.
Spirited Away. All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I think it's a pretty good comedy. But we don't see Spirited Away here much, and I think it's probably up there with one of my favorite Ghiblis as well. So I'm gonna go Spirited Away.
All right. And welcome, Wolfman. We'll swing back around to you in a second. We're voting on Christmas Vacation and Spirited Away right now. But Jonathan, what you got?
Yeah, Christmas Vacation. Yeah, I have a wacky comedy on here. Yeah, I just love this Christmas comedy. I watch it annually. My personal favorite vacation movie. Just the hijinks ensue and continue with Clark and the family as they remain home for the holidays with the in-laws. I laugh every time I see it. I just love this movie. Great holiday spirit and great fun. Yeah, and quotable. And Spirited Away, I just love this movie because it's visually vibrant as ever, and also has a complex story to tell in this fantastical world where this girl has to rescue her parents from this fantasy world as they turned into pigs. So it's very involving and challenging, and I think it's just a beautiful movie. Definitely my favorite Ghibli film. So sorry, Clark, I'm gonna go Spirited Away.
Okay. Yeah, fairly easy for me. I've taken several naps over the years trying to watch Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. Look, it's just my bag. If you like it, it's great. I'm not big on anime personally, so it's not really my thing. So I'll pretty easily go Christmas Vacation. But Wolfman, what you got?
Yeah, so this one is tough. These are both in my 128. Me and Jonathan, we share several of the same kind of films in our 128s here. I love me some Spirited Away, but I gotta go Christmas Vacation here just because it's the one I do watch more. Spirited Away, I do not, I love it. It's maybe the greatest anime film ever made, but I don't watch it as often. Like it's not a every single year thing. And there's some Christmas movies I don't watch every single year, but Christmas Vacation absolutely is one I have to watch every single year, and it's just so quotable and so fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
All right, so pretty split, but Spirited Away coming in. All right, little Ghibli going through. All right, and we'll scroll on down to Oppenheimer, taking on the Swedish poster for Back to the Future. Tillbaka del Framtiden or something. I don't know how you say it.
Tillbaka del Framtiden.
Well, it's Swedish, so I don't think they say it like that. It's got to be a little sweeter than that, but
Jonathan was just now doing the facepalm from Oppenheimer.
Yeah, right. But we'll go up to Malcolm. What you got?
I like Back to the Future. I think it's great. But I really love Oppenheimer. I think it's definitely one of those great movies in the recent years that I think holds up the more times I watch it. So I'm going to go Oppenheimer here.
All right, Jonathan.
Now, Oppenheimer is the movie of the decade, in my opinion. I think this is a great movie, a masterpiece for its time. Yeah, I think it's an incredible film. Christopher Nolan's epic masterpiece. I think it's excellent. So, and Cillian Murphy does give a great performance, and I think the 3-hour biopic just goes by like that because of how he and his editor, tells the story. So, between Oppenheimer and Strauss, played by RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. So it's excellent. And Back to the Future is one of my very favorites. I love this movie. I watch it every year. It's like it's top 10. I'm sorry, Oppie. Back to the Future.
I thought you were going to go spite vote for the other night, Jonathan, given how I was with you on Oppenheimer not being in there. So that's why I'm giving my vote to Oppenheimer to make Jordan Anderson really, really happy.
what? I'll change my vote. Yeah, Back to the Future does come up a lot.
And Oppenheimer should have been on the list the other night. Well, listen, I know Oppenheimer is not the cinematic masterpiece that is Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. But, I think it's at least close enough to where it should have been on there. So there you go.
Sure. You know what? I'll change my vote.
Okay.
Sure. Oppenheimer, because it is like the best movie of the 2020s so far. So for me, Oppenheimer. Yeah.
All right. Wolf.
Yeah. So y'all don't want to know what I think is the best movie of the 2020s. But anyway,
a 9-hour documentary about.
No, for Austin, it felt like 9 hours after Sun, but I would say in terms of these two. All right, so Back to the Future, while that is in my top 64 of all time, I freaking adore Back to the Future, and Oppenheimer wasn't even on my 128. I almost feel like pissing off Jordan. I love to do that on the show.
Pull a line from Eddington and say Oppenheimer needs to go forward because no justice, no peace.
Yes, yes, right. No justice, no peace.
Yeah,
Oppenheimer. That'll be mine.
There you go.
He's not gonna like round 2 of this matchup. I'll tell
Oh,
you.
I know, right? JPO.
I was going to go Oppenheimer either way, so I'm happy to keep that train going. But hey, come on. Leave Chippendale alone. It's just as good as Marmalade and Karate Kid Legends. So much better than Oppenheimer.
Hey,
yeah, I know. Oppenheimer's no Karate Kid Legends. Oppenheimer's no Karate Kid Legends. I agree. They're very close.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, let's not forget. Chippendale's an Emmy nominee. All right, for best TV.
The thing I find funny is like he had F1 in his top 12 so far, but not in his top.
But not in there. Yeah, I don't get that either.
It's not the best.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Anyways, all right. Let's go down to The Rock. Not Dwayne Johnson, the movie. Predator. So a nice 80s versus 90s action here. So there you go. Jonathan, it's on you.
All right. So The Rock. Yeah, these are 2 rewatchable action movies. These are the ones that I sort of grew up watching. Predator was one of the first Arnold movies I watched when I was a kid. Kindergarten Cop probably was my first, but Predator was down the line, and I loved it pretty much. And The Rock, it's just a lot of fun with them just taking on Alcatraz and against Ed Harris. This is a tough one. Yeah, The Rock has come up a little bit often, so I'll go Predator.
All right. Yeah, and I think in a match, The Rock would definitely squash Sylvester Terkay, the Predator, in 30 seconds for sure. I don't think that's even not even really a match. No, 2 good matches here. Again, 2 different aesthetics with 80s versus 90s. But I enjoy these very much. But yeah, Predator's always been one of my favorites of all time, and great action movie and a great dad movie, great dad action movie. So yeah, I'll go Predator. Wolf.
Man, this is a tough one because The Rock is probably Michael Bay's best movie. Sean Connery is great in this. Nicolas Cage is great in this. My favorite, one of the best lines in all of cinema, which is "Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen." I just love that line to pieces. And and Predator, it's also great. And you know what? Because of the new trailer that just dropped today for Predator Badlands, I'm kind of in a Predator mood. So I'm gonna lean Predator here.
By the way, JPO, here's another quick wrestling trivia question.
Okay.
What WCW alumni and wrestling family member debuted in 1993 in his only match on WWF television as the Predator?
Who?
Horace Hogan.
Oh shit! I don't think I knew that one.
There you go. Future trivia question you can use in your trivia leagues. There you go.
Good old Horace Hogan rare drop on movie tournaments.
Yeah, right. That'll never happen.
Even I didn't know that. I learned something every day.
Anyways, JP, what you got on this one?
Decent round. They're both great dad movies. Though this is definitely something good. Hanging out with your dad on either one, but I just leaning towards Predator. Man, that's a day one movie for me. I don't know what my first horror movie was because I was old enough to where my brother had them on VHS. So this is one of them, and yeah, I still go back to it. Shout out to Practical Effects, Predator.
Hell yeah, Malcolm.
So I like The Rock. I think The Rock is a fantastic movie. And I also really do enjoy the Predators. I think Predators has a lot of fun as well. I'm gonna quickly go Predator.
All right, let's sweep again. All right, there you go for Predator.
Love it.
All right, rolling through, and we'll go to Lord of the Rings. That's Return of the King. Pull the poster for. So Return of the King. We'll take it on Edward Scissorhands. and it's on me. Again, yeah, one's probably overall the better movie, Return of the King. I'm just not much of a Lord of the Rings bro. It's not really like my thing. And yeah, my most recent rewatch of Edward Scissorhands was pretty great. I hadn't seen it in a long time. Rewatched it and thought it was a lot better than I even remember it being. So I'll give some love to Edward Scissorhands, but I won't mind if Lord of the Rings goes on. Wolf?
Yeah, I mean, y'all know I'm a Lord of the Rings absolute fanatic here. It's my favorite movie of all time, so I will definitely say.
Did you finally get around to doing that watch along for the Return of the King extended cut that was like 5 hours long?
How? I mean, I planned it, but then I think the person who was going to do it with me was just like,
it was like, oh, we got to be on YouTube for 5 hours. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
and watch this movie. Yeah. God.
So,
I mean, I love a good watch along, but Jesus.
I have done the other extended editions, but they're not as long. So,
yeah.
but yeah, no. This is always gonna be my favorite movie of all time. It's just all the Lord of the Rings movies. Edward Scissorhands is really good, but yeah, I gotta go Lord of the Rings here.
No, fair enough. JPO.
Yeah, I'm also going to go Lord of the Rings here. Shout out to Edward Scissorhands. We had Lord of the Rings, I think, which was an epic feature at the time. And also, I think it holds up truly. So,
yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, this is easy for me. I like Edward Scissorhands. I think it's good, but yeah, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is great. It's always going to be one I'll vote for. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
All right, and Jonathan wraps up.
Yeah, this is a fantasy matchup. I'm not too high on fantasy movies, but Edward Scissorhands really touched me, both romantically and also.
Ow.
Show us on the doll. We will have him pay.
Scissors, that would hurt.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
I mean,
look, too close.
I look, never use scissors on foreplay, during foreplay. Come on. But Edward Scissorhands is, it is a great movie. It's a tragic tale. Lovely alternate Christmas movie. And I think Johnny Depp gives a wonderful silent performance across Winona Ryder, Diane Wiest, and Alan Arkin. It's a great Tim Burton movie, my personal favorite Tim Burton movie. And the reason why I chose Return of the King, I think it's just a culmination of the whole trilogy, as Peter Jackson tells this epic story very well throughout 3 movies. And Return of the King really finishes up quite well, quite spectacularly. And one of the best theater experiences I've ever had. So Return of the King gets my vote.
Okay. All right. So Lord of the Rings, moving on. And we'll go down to Pulp Fiction and Collateral.
Shit.
So we're back down to Wolf on this one. So a couple of Hitman movies here. Yeah.
Hitman mention.
Damn. Yeah. So, first off, I want to say that Tom Cruise, now you're done with Mission Impossible movies, start playing more villains again. You're great at playing villains. Because he's really great at that all the time. Man, this is a tough one because Pulp Fiction's in my top 5 favorite movies of all time, but Collateral, it doesn't show up as much here. I'm sorry. I know I have the poster right there behind me. I love it, but
Mia's looking at you, Mia Wallace.
All right, I'm going Collateral.
All right, JPO.
I just can't do it personally. Yeah, no qualm to Collateral. I've actually rewatched it more recently. It's been quite a while, but Pulp Fiction just to me is an all timer. So Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Pulp Fiction. I think it's a great movie, and yeah, it's fantastic. But I'm gonna give a shot to the underdog here because I think Collateral is pretty good, and I don't think it ever gets a big fair shake in these tournaments. So I'm gonna go Collateral here.
All right, Jonathan.
Yeah, they both make good. All 3 of them make good points. JPO said it. Pulp Fiction is an all-timer. Excellent movie. Put Quentin Tarantino on the map. As a director, I know Reservoir Dogs was like the indie, darling, but Pulp Fiction was like, all right, let's get it down right there as a sophomore effort. in Collateral, yeah, it's an underrated Michael Mann movie that doesn't get a fair shake. Nobody talks about it as much compared to other Michael Mann movies or Tom Cruise movies or even Jamie Foxx movies. And I think it's an excellent film. It's set in L.A. Yeah, this one is a difficult one. I'm not going to be upset if either one doesn't go through. So I'm going to leave it up to Austin here. So I'm going to go Pulp Fiction.
Don't do that to me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I might just gonna have to go with the one I'm more ingrained with. I need to do another rewatch on Collateral. I do have the 4K sitting over there. I need to bust it out and check it out. But it's Pulp Fiction. Like I get that it comes up a lot, but it just kind of is. So I'm gonna go Pulp Fiction here. So,
this was the saddest matchup so far.
Yeah, right. I got Whiplash and Hot Fuzz for their next match.
Okay.
So JPO is first on this one.
I was about to say, fuck that sadness. This is my sadness here. Wow. And again, yeah, I know everyone always says I gotta go first though. Shit. Because I love both these. Whiplash is one that I found myself just organically going back to. Hot Fuzz is maybe my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy, which really says something. I love that trilogy. I'm literally about to say whip, and then I go no, and then the whip.
I'll give you the here. You need some music to help you out there.
Yeah, seriously. I go, come on, pick a fucking movie. Now I can't do it, so I get it. Let's go. Whiplash is on top.
All right, Whiplash. Malcolm.
This is a tough matchup. Like I like Whiplash. It's pretty good. But I've only ever seen it the once. But Hot Fuzz I've seen multiple times. That's also my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy. So I'm going to go Hot Fuzz.
All right, Jonathan.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz is a great comedy. I think it's one of those in that rare top level for me in terms of like excellent comedies. Like You're a Perfect Comedy. I laugh. I was invested in the plot. I love the rips of the action movies, and you'll get what kind of comedies I like very much. And it's just this is a wacky comedy that makes me laugh, and kind of in 2 hours it actually zips by.
Mm-hmm.
I know I don't like comedies being over 2 hours, but no, this one actually really works very well. Directed by Edgar Wright, and I just love the chemistry between Nick Frost and Simon Pegg. It's a great film. And Whiplash, it's a great film from 2014. Damon Chazelle, J.K. Simmons, Miles Teller, excellent drama where basically about a person's obsession with becoming the top jazz musician. Great movie. The only reason why I'm doing this is because Hot Fuzz has won a tournament recently, and this is why I'm giving Whiplash the vote. So Whiplash will get my vote.
And I do like Whiplash. I've seen it, I think 2 or 3 times at least. But man, I've seen like Hot Fuzz at least 40 or 50 times. Like it's one I just put on a lot, just in the background. It's just very breezy. And the reason I don't mind it being a little longer is because it goes from like wacky comedy to like mystery thriller to parody of an action movie essentially. And it switches genres and still weaves the comedy throughout it, and even like a cult movie, a creepy cult movie. So it just bends all those genres, and I think it always stays fresh, every time it enters like a new act. So I love it. I'll go Hot Fuzz. Wolf.
Oh, it's up to Wolf.
Oh man, this is why is it up to me? Because this is tough. I think they're both tournament winners, if I remember correctly, because Whiplash, I believe, won one of Ross's tournaments one time. And then Hot Fuzz won a tournament. So, man, even though Shaun of the Dead is my actual favorite of the Cornetto trilogy, I still adore Hot Fuzz. I think it's excellent. Whiplash is really great, but it's hard to rewatch. Like I've tried rewatching it, and it's one of those films that's just like you got to be in the right mindset to sit through it. Like it's a tough watch. But Hot Fuzz, I can see so many times. So I'm actually going to lean Hot Fuzz.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, there goes
I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. It's all opinion based, but I actually find Whiplash very rewatchable. I don't know, man. Those performances and that drive to be great, I love it.
Maybe he just likes being yelled at by J.K. Simmons. You know, it's just that.
I'm sure he can yell at me any day, man. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm not your 10 Sorry.
If I was ever his waiter, I would purposely screw it up and be like, yell at me.
Yeah. Fargo and The Exorcist is up next. So Malcolm.
Yeah, I've The Exorcist is a great horror movie. And I mean, it's one of those ones that I think it's really good. I weirdly enough, I don't find it that scary. Like, it's supposed to be the scariest movie ever made, but like I don't find it that scary. And I think Fargo is a great Coen Brothers movie. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna go Fargo.
Jonathan.
Yep. The Exorcist is one of my favorite horror movies. It was my favorite freaking movie until another movie we'll talk about Wednesday. So, and The Exorcist. Yeah. The Exorcist. It's not true. The Exorcist.
It should be Sorcerer, but it's not. But all right.
But The Exorcist is a great horror film, but also on top of that, a family drama between Ellen Burstyn and oh god, I just lost it in my head. The girl.
Blair.
Linda Blair. Yeah, Linda Blair. So I think it's very another tragic tale of family. You know, they're separated as person is just in her movie where she's staying in, whereas the girl's staying in the house and she's getting paranoid for some reason, and then you have to investigate it alongside other people. But no, this is a great horror movie. Fargo is on another level for me in terms of excellence. This is my favorite Coen Brothers movie. It's wacky, it's violent, it's shocking, and I think it's just a surprisingly extraordinary movie. Great performances all around, and it doesn't get a fair shake here since 1996, and I was pissed off after that 1996 tournament fight. So Fargo will get my vote. Should move on.
I might also go with Fargo here because it doesn't seem to get very far in this tournament, but given how great it is and how again entertaining and kind of rewatchable it is with the characters. And I like The Exorcist as a good William Friedkin movie. Yeah, it doesn't really scare me either, and I kind of respect it more as a horror movie than it's one of my favorite horror movies or anything like that. But I do think it's good. I just don't go back to it like super often. I'll go back to it once every couple of years, but I'll go Fargo here. Wolf?
Well, it's better than that Exorcist Believer garbage that came out.
Nobody's denying that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the Exorcist is a really great horror film. Linda Blair is horrifying in this, and when I first watched this, I was really religious, and so it's like. This at that time, this really got under my skin, and to this day, it's still really hard to watch. Fargo, I've revisited this film so many times. The TV series is just as good, if not better, even. Like, it's really great. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to lean Fargo here. To me, it might be the best Coen Brothers film. So
yeah, JPO.
Yeah, I can really be swayed either way here. I think they're both good in their own respective genres. Actually, it's actually relatively a newer watch to a degree. I think I saw Fargo first, but I'll go Fargo. But it's slightly more up my alley to a degree. But they both held up for the hype, so I'll go Fargo.
Yeah, all right. Well, Fargo rolling on. All right, and scrolling down, we got The Social Network and The Right Stuff. So Jonathan will kick us off on this one.
Yeah. So The Social Network is an excellent drama. Now we're getting a sequel from Aaron Sorkin. I'm assuming it's going to be like the trial and all that stuff, the public hearings, all that stuff. 15 years later. So I can't wait. But Fincher should be back, I hope. But it's all Sorkin. So The Social Network is definitely the quintessential 2010s movie. So I was gonna bring up another space movie, but we talked about it a lot at length, so I wanted to put the right stuff in here because this is a movie that gets lost in the shuffle because of Hidden Figures, and this deals with the subject about the of the Mercury 7 program, where they get 7 astronauts to beat the Russians. They try to beat the Russians, but obviously it doesn't happen. But the space program lives on, and then you get to know most of these characters. It's a good cast: Ed Harris, Dennis Quaid, Scott Glenn, Lance Henriksen. I mean, they're all great. Sam Shepard. So I think this is an excellent film that is quite underrated now, and it tells the space program really well in 3 hours, and I think it's upside pretty well. So, I don't mind The Social Network getting through, but I'll champion The Right Stuff.
Yeah, no, I've seen The Right Stuff one time. I watched it with my dad because it definitely has that feel of like a dad movie. Dads love the kind of realistic, sci-fi movies and whatnot. You forgot to mention my boy Fred Ward from Trevor's. How dare you?
Fred Ward
is in there with The Right Stuff. But yeah, and it's got a good director. It's Philip Kaufman, who did my favorite horror movie, which is the '78 Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So good direction there. But yeah, I got to go with the one I've seen just more times. And Social Network's another one I can put on in the background, and I've done it many, many times where it's just a breezy movie that I just get sucked into every time. And I don't mind Eisenberg coming back as Zuckerberg if they do like a sequel. I pitched a sequel on Movie Battleground one time and wanted to debate for it because I think there's a lot of material there that you can still cover with him and Facebook. So I'll go Social Network. Wolf?
So The Right Stuff gives us all the right stuff. Great performances, great acting, great fight sequences. Just it's really great all around. And The Social Network, one of the best movies of the 2010s. I agree. 2010 was a damn good year. Like looking back at 2010, I was like, man, what an incredible year for film. But yeah, The Social Network was definitely a standout. The fact that Andrew Garfield was snubbed for this movie, that's just still to this day completely unforgivable. But yeah, I'll say Social Network.
Okay, JPO.
I gotta go with the Sorkin script, great direction, great cast. The one that I saw of hers. I gotta go Social Network here.
No, fair enough. Malcolm.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen The Right Stuff. It's been on my list for the longest time. I'll get around to it eventually, but I love Social Network. So Social Network.
All right, Social Network. Hang on, always a favorite in here. Yep. I got Remember the Titans versus Halloween. Fun for the whole family. Bring the kids.
Yes,
that's right. All right, and we'll go to me. This is an interesting matchup because I do like Remember the Titans. It hasn't held up for me as much like lately when I've gone back to rewatch it. I still think the Denzel performance is really good, but like the I don't know, some of the racial messaging is kind of corny when you go back and watch it. It's like it's very like surface level.
Yeah, it's very Disney.
Yeah, it's very Disney. But like I do like the Denzel. I like Will Patton a lot. He's a great character actor. I'll probably go Halloween here because again, it's in my top 5 like horror movies. So it just always will be, and I think it's pretty masterful. So, Wolf.
Yeah, Remember the Titans. I definitely remember it, but mostly only for Denzel's performance. Like the movie's good to me, but not like great. But Halloween, first off, fucking love that poster.
That's a great poster.
Right? Oh, there's a lot of good alternate Halloween posters. That's not hard
poster
to find at all. I've got some good ones over the years. Yeah,
that's going to become my wallpaper this October. So yeah.
I just popped in, and from a distance, I thought that was Darth Maul.
No, it's not Star Wars.
Jeremy, I know you were here.
Yeah.
Caro
like
has
Phantom Menace on his list.
Has Phantom Menace in his one. But yeah, no. Halloween, I watch it every year. It's phenomenal. Still I'm noticing a few things that don't hold up quite as well, but it's still a great film all around every time I watch it. So I'll say Halloween.
Halloween. All right. JPO.
Yeah, I mean, tough one because oddly enough, I might have seen this the same amount of time because one of the times was that perfect school movie. Well, yeah, well, we're gonna watch this afternoon, rainy afternoon. So I feel like it's got shoved down my throat a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
And it is good, but yeah, it's actually one I don't feel like maybe because I saw too much back then. I haven't gone back in a while. Halloween is also one of my favorite horror films. The first one holds up, so I'm gonna go Halloween.
All right. Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Remember the Titans. I don't love it. It's definitely no, it's but yeah, Halloween is a classic. A classic, and yeah, it's great. So Halloween gets my vote here.
All right, Jonathan.
Look, Remember the Titans is just holds a soft spot for me. It's nostalgia, and it's because I watched it ever since it came out, in 2000, since I was a kid, and it just moves me, and with the message and the football play, some of the football footage here is great. Denzel Washington, Will Patton. I think Will Patton does give a great supporting performance alongside Denzel. And directed by Boaz Yakin, who made Fresh, Jordan. So,
oh yeah,
yeah. So, yeah,
Fresh is awesome.
Yeah, obviously, it's not as as tense compared to Fresh because Fresh is obviously more mature. But the Titans, I think, is a great film. But honestly and unfortunately, Halloween is actually a little bit higher on my personal list than Titans, because I think it's a classic as well. It's one that I watch nearly or every Halloween. So. Halloween will get my vote. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And Jordan's here just in time for this one. What you got?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that had Remember the Titans kind of pushed on us in school because they showed it all the time. and I grew up in the Mormon church, so we have a thing called seminary where they actually have a school period, at least in Idaho, where you can take a class, but it's not worth a credit for your school. It's worth a credit towards if you want to go to a religious college or something. It's kind of weird, but they showed it out there too. So, and it's good, Denzel, Coach Boone, and Coach Yost and all that stuff. But come on, I mean, Halloween is an all timer. It's in my top 64, so I gotta go Halloween.
All right, so Halloween, we'll sweep this one. All right, going down to the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the original, and Psycho. So 60s versus 70s here. So Jordan, you're here in time, and it's your turn. So yeah, original Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest that the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 wasn't exactly what I thought it was, but it kind of was. It just depends. The tone is what was a little different to me, but because some people tout it as almost like a horror or something, and I'm like, no, it's not. But yeah, Walter Matthau though gives a great performance. Though he's really good. I just didn't love the ending, and I'm pretty recent too. I saw it just a few months ago for the first time, and the ending just kind of is abrupt, and I'm like, oh. There should be more to this movie, I feel like, and there's not. So, but Psycho is an all-time classic. I mean, Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh, it's just really, really a good, and it still holds up. So I'll go Psycho.
All right, Wolf. Wolfman.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, this is a tough one here, but Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 is a really good movie. I actually saw it for the first time not too long ago. It blew me away, and Psycho does come up on here a lot. I love Psycho. It was on my top 64. I think Janet Leigh is phenomenal. I think it's maybe Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece, but because of how it does come up on here a lot, I want to show some love to the other film. Let's do Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
it's a cool little Japanese poster.
Yeah, Japanese.
I like that poster
for Pelham. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, JPO.
I've only seen Denzel and Travolta. So let's go try Psycho.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the original taking of Pelham 123. I know I tried to watch it once, but on the alternate streaming service that is not legal, they put a random movie called 123 on the but under the name the Taking of Pelham 123 is like as I watched it, like this does not look like what Piers has been telling me about this movie the whole time.
Where's Walter Matthau?
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's Robert Shaw?
So yeah, but the OG Psycho is a classic, and yeah, I think it's great. And yeah, let's get that home match up in round 2.
Ooh.
Psycho.
Yeah, I was like, why is Jerry Stiller not in this one? Where's Jerry Stiller?
Oh yeah,
Where's Peter Elizondo?
Yeah, where's George Costanza's dad? Isn't he supposed to be in this movie? Yeah, anyways, Jonathan.
Serenity now. Yeah, he's shouting that all
Okay,
over.
I have a conundrum for this one because Psycho is a classic. Yes, it's a great Hitchcock film. I rewatch every October. I love this movie. It's perfect, I think. And the Taking of Pelham 123, it has climbed up. Like I've seen it like 4 times now. I think Pelham 123 is a great 70s thriller. A little bit of comedy in there with Walter Matthau doing his usual quips at times, and then you have Jerry Stiller bantering. But Robert Shaw, man, he plays a great villain in this, and as the leader of the group that kidnaps or takes the train hostage, the passengers hostage, and it just zips by. It's a great New York thriller that is just grimy and just it smells like 70s New York when you see this movie. Boy, the conundrum is: do I want a horror matchup or do I want a 70s matchup? That's the thing. Wolf makes a good point. Psycho does come up a lot, so I'll go Pelham 123.
Oh man, yeah. It's like, do I go for Well, do I champion Pelham 123, which is one I've always championed, kind of around here. Being like a 70s guy, and yeah, Psycho. But yeah, Psycho and Halloween would be a hell of a conundrum horror matchup. I'll go Psycho. Let's get that matchup. Let's have a little fun. Sure. And if anything, I can play the conundrum clip for that one. So
that's the one. That's the one.
With 2 of the great groundbreaking horror movies ever. Yeah, we'll get
Mother versus daughter too, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that's right. Mother-daughter matchup. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Real life mother and daughter.
I like
that. Jamie Lee's mom. Yeah. All right. Got Arrival and Unforgiven. So Wolf is up on this one.
Oh, now I know I am the one actually, Jonathan is now the one that's most positive on Arrival, but I'm one of the other ones who is most positive on Arrival in this group of Movie Hero Network people, because I know several of y'all are not positive on Arrival. I really love this film. I think it's great sci-fi that brings up interesting, thought-provoking questions on what it means to be human, and other really great questions about connection and other really great themes in there. I thought the actual designs of the aliens were really great. Amy Adams' performance is excellent. The directing from Denis Villeneuve is off the charts here. So well done. It's a very underappreciated film from him, I feel. And Unforgiven, it's an all-time classic. I mean, it's one of the best westerns ever. But I'm actually going to lean Arrival here.
Arrival, yeah. JPO.
Yeah, it's close, but I'm probably leaning a little bit towards Unforgiven actually here. I like Arrival. I'm a little torn on it though too, as far as next level. So I really like to lean towards Unforgiven.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, this is tough for me. I do like both of these movies. I think Unforgiven is a great western, but I think Arrival was a great science fiction movie. Just slightly, I'll go Unforgiven here.
Yeah. John.
Well, here's the thing. They're both respectively like my favorite movie of that year, like 2016 and 1992. Look, if I'm going to say Arrival, I mean, Unforgiven is going to go through because I know Austin's and Jordan's opinions about Arrival. So,
yes.
I'll just say Arrival. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you know me. Yeah, it's the one Villeneuve I'm not a fan of. I just think he's kind of smelling his own farts in this movie and just thinking he's like the smartest guy in the room when I don't think the movie's as smart as I think as it is. Just personally, I was just kind of annoyed with the movie, and yeah, it just didn't work for me. So, and it's funny, people got the wrong idea that like I don't like Villeneuve. I've liked almost every other Villeneuve movie, like other than that one. So it's just like, look, everybody has an off day. It's fine, and not every movie works all the time. Kubrick has Barry Lyndon, and that's fine. So
he has Lolita for me.
So I'll go Unforgiven. Yeah, because I'm a Western guy. Jordan.
But yep, exactly what Austin said. Yeah. Arrival's the one from him I don't like either, but I like pretty much everything else. And yeah, like people really hyped it up, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's fine. But Unforgiven rules, though. Unforgiven is one of my favorite Westerns, probably my number 2. I've decided because Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, I'm a big fan of that. But like, going from that to like more kind of happy and jovial to like this dark, like super dark Western, but yeah, it's really good. And yeah, I'll vote for that. And also, just because I was a little late, so I did watch one movie for this. We'll see if it got covered or not. But just to give a hint, it was 3 hours. I didn't realize it was 3 hours long. But
you watched Oppenheimer again?
No, no, I watched Mulholland Drive.
We haven't gotten
that. Is not 3 hours.
Well, like just under 3 hours. Like, it's pretty long. I mean,
it was like 2:15 or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
2:15, 2:20.
It's longer than that.
I know it's over 2, but I don't remember it being that long when we did it for Wheel of Movies. It's 2:27, so I mean, it's not 3, but it's 2.5.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I found like a director's cut. I'll have to look at the runtime on Philo. I had to watch it on that Philo app where they have 11 commercial breaks and each one.
That's
probably why, because it felt longer. Because
that's why, yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna do it, and then I saw 11 and went, "Fuck that, we'll have it." I think.
Maybe they include
Yeah, that's why.
But maybe they include in the runtime all the commercial breaks or something.
They probably do. Yeah,
probably
they
do.
might.
No, they must.
Wait, you said Philo or Pluto?
Philo.
Yeah,
No, he's right. It's I think it's LGBTQ was inspired one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every ad is an LGBTQ or whatever the acronym is.
I got Zodiac and Anchorman. One Turner fights.
Wow.
Sex Panther.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. If only the Zodiac had worn Sex Panther, the women would have run far away immediately.
Yeah. So Mulholland Drive, it says 2 hours and 52 minutes. You probably can't see that.
That's with the ad breaks. It's got to be.
Ads.
That's with the ads.
Yeah,
maybe they're honest and they tell you, how long it is with the ad breaks. That I wouldn't.
Yeah, right.
At the very least,
if they did that, at least they're honest.
Yeah.
But JPO, Anchorman, and Zodiac here.
For a second, I looked at the posters. I was like, "When does Zodiac wear that tiger mask? Holy shit!"
Oh, that's
a scene I don't remember. It's a panther. Yeah. I was like, that's a weird scene. I don't remember him wearing a panther mask. This is another great round. Again, like, I love this comedy. I've always loved this. I'm a big Fincher guy. They're both in my 10 of that year. Yikes. Maybe just I'm a Fincher guy. I'm gonna go Zodiac. Not by much. Close one.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Just quickly, Jordan, I was in your cap AI posters I made based on.
Oh yeah. I just saw that. Yeah, I'll just show him here in a minute.
But yeah, I love both of these. I think Zodiac is a really good Fincher. I think it's great. But yeah, Anchorman is one of my favorite comedies. I think it holds up the more I watch it. So Anchorman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, I do agree. Anchorman holds up, no matter what other people say.
Yeah, no matter what they
Anchorman.
say.
No, Anchorman is definitely one of my favorite comedies for sure. I just laugh, at the wackiness of how journalism works in that realm, in their own world. And yeah, I have some other journalism movies, but this is the one that I really love this movie. I really want to laugh. And Will Ferrell, you cannot replace Will Ferrell as Ron Burgundy. You can't do that, and I think he just fits it like a glove. Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, David Koechner. They're a great quartet. I love the fight in the alley. And Zodiac is a great Fincher thriller. And it uses the near 3 hours very well. I think I'm gonna go Zodiac by a hair though, because I think I'm more invested in it, in that thriller, and uses and tells the true story extremely well. So Zodiac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I like Zodiac. It's probably like 5th or 6th in my Fincher rankings, just because some of my favorite ones I've just watched more. I do like it when I'm watching it. I just the lack of closure at the end kind of bugs me, that it's just kind of open ended, because in real life there wasn't really a resolution until kind of recently. I know Patton Oswalt's wife or ex-wife wrote a book about the Zodiac and kind of blew it open a little bit more, but which is cool. But I'll go Anchorman here. Yeah, I've just watched it way more times, and yeah, it just works every time for me. So 60% of the time it works every time for me.
Yeah, right.
So Jordan.
Yeah. So the posters Malcolm sent me. There's the Halloween, the Darth Maul one.
Now that's scary.
Yeah.
That is really scary.
Or Darth Maul going up toe to toe with Michael Myers, and then also The Rock in The Rock with some random people from the movie.
Oh God, The Rock franchise Viagra, The Rock
Oh,
recharge. That sounds like what they would call it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Why is he going to do it twice? Is he a twin? What's going on there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why is that random chick in there though?
It's
you.
I don't know. I don't know why I put all these random people with this. Nicholas Cage just came up.
Hey, you guys do not give them ideas, okay? We don't need that. Don't start giving Hollywood ideas.
No.
All right, we don't need that.
Gonna be in the remake, but yeah, here I'm just a huge Fincher fan, and I'm also a comedy guy. And Anchorman, both these movies are my top 64, to be fair, but I think I just kind of lean more towards Zodiac. I love that movie. I think it's so good. One of the best movies about a serial killer, and trying to figure out who this killer is and everything. And yeah, it's just really good. Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr., John Carroll Lynch. It's just really good. So I'll go Zodiac.
Yeah. Wolf.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup because Anchorman is one of the funniest Will Ferrell comedies. I own it. I've seen it many times. I can practically quote it. It's really great. But Zodiac, the more I rewatch that, the more it's slowly creeping up to getting up there in my favorite Fincher. It's really, the more I rewatch it, the more I dissect it, it's really a phenomenal film. And it might be maybe my third favorite Fincher. I have to look at my list again. It's really, really excellent. So Robert Downey Jr. steals the show in the movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is excellent. Mark Ruffalo, the whole cast works well off each other. I just love the dread and the atmosphere and everything of this movie. So yeah, I'm gonna say Zodiac.
Okay, so Zodiac. We'll move it on. All right, a couple more. We're almost done with this side. I got Seven Samurai and The Godfather Part 2. There you go.
The random.
What a predicament.
There you
And Malcolm's really quick tonight. He had a crossover for the last match, the Ron Burgundy covering the. There you go. Stay classy, San Francisco, right?
I was gonna say they wasn't far away because it was in San Francisco and he was in San Diego, so not that
Yeah,
far.
right.
They're in the same state.
Yeah.
See, that
Realistically,
makes a lot of sense.
that actually makes sense.
They're both 70. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
Malcolm, yeah, Seven Samurai and Godfather 2.
Yeah. I haven't seen Seven Samurai. Look, I've said it before. I'm not a big fan of foreign movies. There's some on my list that I do want to check out. This is one of them. I'll get to it eventually, but Godfather Part 2 is fantastic. Like it's up there. Like it's my one. Like it's my number one favorite movie of all time, personally. So I'm gonna go Godfather Part 2.
Godfather 2.
Yeah.
All right. John.
Damn. Seven Samurai. This is the Kurosawa epic that is just timeless, in my opinion. This is a battle of 3-hour movies, actually, 3-hour epics. Seven Samurai is just an awesome movie. Utilizes those characters extremely well. Them protecting the villagers. It zips by once again. Uses its time very, very well. It's just a great experience. Like, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. This is like a one-time experience for sure. But unfortunately, The Godfather Part 2 is pretty high up on my list, and it would be criminal for me not to vote for The Godfather Part 2 if it's the theme today. At least, not to get it through round one, at least. I got to go with Al Pacino, young Al Pacino there. I'm not going to do the voice because he's young Al Pacino. So
he's not quite in hoo-ah phase yet.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
So,
he does have his outbursts, but they're more like, controlled outbursts. Yeah.
Yeah, we featured it in the opening. Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, I'll also go Godfather 2 here. Seven Samurai is great, and it inspired a whole bunch of other movies, and almost a subgenre unto itself of the clan or the person kind of protecting a place. It became its own thing. But yeah, I'll stick with Godfather 2 here. It gets better every time I watch it. Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, so you look up movies that are inspired by Seven Samurai. Some of them make sense. Some of them I'm like, maybe. like of course, Magnificent 7, Lord of the Rings. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of on a group of warriors, on a mission, sort of a thing. It's kind of the rough outline of it.
Well, I mean, because I think wasn't Seven Samurai released around the time the Lord of the Rings books were written, so maybe inspired Lord of the Rings story.
But then Three Amigos is on there, which I guess it's a village and they're protecting.
Yeah.
And then like A Bug's Life, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. And Mad Max Fury Road, I don't know. Just some interesting ones there.
And also Tarantino said he borrowed some of it for like the Kill Bill films. Like and such, like he did borrow.
Well, they also have Star Wars on there. I don't know.
Star Wars definitely I can see.
Yeah. But and like I'm a big fan of Asian cinema. Like the more and more that I watch it, the more I love it. And the Godfather movie, I do like the second one better than the first. And I'm still just in the camp. They're good. They're good movies. They're good, solid movies. That's all I'll say. I won't hype it up any more than that. But Seven Samurai was just so influential, and it's great. And the crossover I want to see, if we ever can, the Seven Samurai and a Predator movie, just like having him go toe to toe with the samurai, and then trying to protect the village from the Predator. That'd be awesome. But
I would like that too. Like we get a little taste of that in Predator: Killer of Killers.
Oh, but make a full movie with like Hiroyuki Sanada and like a whole bunch of other samurai.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm in. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm down.
That Badlands, like I remember when Badlands was first announced, I thought it was supposed to be like a Western one that would have been so cool.
That's what I thought too. That would have been
That's what-
amazing. Yeah.
that's what I said. Like, that would also be really cool.
Yeah, set Predator. Yeah, in the Old West. Like, yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many opportunities. Yeah, that'd be great.
Was Badlands like a post-apocalyptic? I think that's what it is, right? Or something?
Yeah, it's like in the future. It's in the future.
Yeah.
But come on, give me Predator Badlands Old West movie with Timothy Olyphant in the lead as the sheriff. Come on, give me that movie all day.
We have endless ideas.
Yeah, right.
Well, now Timothy Oliphant will be in Alien Earth, so they might be like, we're saving him for the crossover whenever that comes.
Yeah, right.
You're voting Seven Samurai, Jordan?
Yeah, Seven Samurai.
So this is a really tough one. Both of them were my 128 as well. Seven Samurai actually won one of my 128 episodes. It was a great moment because Akira Kurosawa has never won a tournament before, and that was great. But man, this is tough because Seven Samurai is, to this day, still holds up. It's so epic, so emotional. You really connect to every single character, and they each have their own dynamic. And also, Kurosawa is one of those people who, like, if you're a filmmaker and you ever want to do weather and like especially rain, watch a Kurosawa movie first, because like he just masters rain. I don't know like what he does, but it's like perfect. Like the rain sequence at near the end of this movie is still to this day phenomenal.
So
Godfather Part 2, it's exceptional, and it is part of the thumbnail. So I'm tempted I'm tempted to vote for it because it is the thumbnail. Oh God, I wish there was a pass option. This is the hardest one so far. Godfather Part 2.
GPU.
Yeah, I just gotta go Godfather here again. I love those first two to absolute pieces. I'm another big Godfather show, so Godfather's gonna get my vote most of the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. A couple more here. Got Interstellar and Rear Window. Alfred Hitchcock. Kind of similar posters. Almost looks like eyes in the middle of them.
Yeah, it's like an eye turned sideways. And
docu sequence. Jonathan.
Oh man, I was targeting for one of these to win tonight, and it may not happen. So Interstellar, I actually jumped on the bandwagon very early the first time I watched it because I was one of the few who really defended it hard. It was critically imbalanced, let's say. People loved it, but a lot of people were detractors. I think Interstellar really holds up well, despite the one flaw at the end. But I think it's a great emotional space experience, and it's an excellent movie. Whereas Rear Window, I think it's just a great one location movie in an apartment building. We're just actually from the point of view of Jimmy Stewart's apartment. We just see what every character's or almost every character's up to in that building, and great Jimmy Stewart performance, and my personal favorite intro of all time from Grace Kelly. Yeah, it's just her face going into in profile, getting closer to Jimmy Stewart's face. I think it's just the best intro of all time. I'll go Rear Window, Hitchcock.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, Rear Window, solid, good story. But yeah, man, Interstellar. I went back and watched it again when they re-released it last year for the 10th anniversary in the theaters, and like, goddamn, is that movie so damn good. And yeah, I listened to the score all the time. Just beautiful. I just, man, that movie gets better every time I watch it. So yeah, I'll go Interstellar.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do is to go watch the Interstellar Murph cut on YouTube, and they just show every time he says Murph over and over again. He says Murph 79 times. He only says the son's name 19
Well, if we ever did a
times.
drinking game, Wolf, that's one of our criteria.
Yeah,
Murph,
right. Murph, yeah, right.
Murph. Although that
takes
movie
79 sips.
That movie is 2 hours and 50 minutes. So
yeah, we ain't doing a drinking game of that movie. We'd be
dead.
Yeah,
but
no.
The Rear Window is awesome. I think it's really, really solid. Like you're just like going on this ride with Jimmy Stewart, and yeah, I mean, But for me, when it shines, it's like when he's sitting at the window trying to figure out what's going on. I don't love the romance stuff as much. It's okay, but for my money, Interstellar is the best Christopher Nolan movie in my opinion. Like I love Interstellar. I think it's so masterfully done. I mean, there's a little weirdness in the ending, but like that doesn't really bug me. Like really, so yeah. And I think it's great. So I'll go Interstellar.
Yeah, Interstellar is great. I remember that being one of the best theater experiences in 2014 when I went to go see this film, and just packed to the brim with Nolan fans, and all of us were just utterly blown away. It's such a phenomenal, masterful film. One of the best space films ever. The score, I'll just turn on the score like when I'm like trying to make it to past the yellow light. I'll play the No Time for Caution on occasions here and there. Like I love playing the score. I read it. Like, come on, cars! I'm doing that. So I'm like trying to
Cars,
yellow light, and all this stuff. So and it makes it all the more special. But with that said, Interstellar shows up here a lot. Like
really?
A lot. Yeah.
Not as much as you think.
I've seen it on several tournaments. I definitely have seen it more than Rear Window for sure. And I feel like Rear Window is just such an exceptional film, and it doesn't get necessarily the love that I feel like it deserves on these tournaments. So I'm actually going to lean Rear Window.
Yeah. JPO.
The show's starting to become. I'm going to vote for whatever I thought less about. I'm more on what you like the most. That's been a lot of this episode. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Interstellar.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny enough, I didn't. I must have had a sixth sense about Jonathan's list because I didn't know the list going in. I watched Rear Window for the first time last week because I had hired it out from the library because, like, you know what? I've always wanted to see this. I'll hire this out. So I watched it.
There's weird symmetries like that, just like that happen in life. Like I'll watch a movie for the first time, and all of a sudden I'll have like 2 podcasts on my Spotify podcast feed that'll cover that movie just out of nowhere, you know. And it's just like, what? That was weird. Okay,
Yeah,
that happens all the time.
But yeah, I like Interstellar. But yeah, I thought Rear Window was fantastic. Like it's incredible, and it's one of those ones like. I was watching it, like the opening screen is like my first thought was like, why the hell are those couple lying in a bed on the balcony? That was my first thought. It's like just some of these random things in the shot, like, but it was just one of those ones that was like it just kept you in suspense. If I'd seen it before, I hadn't seen The Simpsons, so really parody Rear Window, but I thought it was still a lot of fun. So Rear Window's getting my vote here.
Okay, so
but speaking of a library, like this is just a random thought. So I drove by the library in my town today, and I remember thinking, I didn't even know this town had a library. I've lived here 4 years, and I didn't even know it had a library, and I've not been in it, but let alone any library for over 10, probably. It's been a long time. So yeah.
We've got a tie. Our first one to Wolfman. We'll start at the bottom.
Good luck, Wolf.
Yeah.
Shoot. Jonathan, which one are you feeling? This is your show. Because I could go either way. I'm happy with either one.
You know what? I want to give Nolan a shot. I want to give Interstellar a shot because it's one of the few movies that really earned my tears, actually. It got me to cry.
All right. And let's go with Interstellar.
But it's got a tough round, too.
Yeah,
and the score. I'm like, shout out to that score from Interstellar.
Yeah.
Got The Parent Trap and Alien.
Yes.
You know what? To save time, we could put aliens through. No, we can put aliens through.
But if you want to talk about Parent Trap, you can go ahead and do that.
No,
I'm
the
not
Parent
gonna
Trap
do
is
it.
nostalgia.
It's still your show, so I want you to give you a chance to,
Yeah.
talk about your movie.
No, I love the Parent Trap. It is nostalgia. I think it's a smart, observant, and Nancy Meyers movie where they use the twins quite well. Lindsay Lohan. I didn't realize they were not twins until later in life.
I had the same thing. They actually did a good job where I thought it was twin actors for real.
I was like, wow, great job. Great job.
I thought that about the Haley Mills one. I was like,
no, there are times I thought that they were not twins. But no, they did an incredible job. And I think Dennis Quaid and the late Natasha Richardson, they're great parents in this movie. I don't think they were dumb at all. They just play like a sharp, smart, loving parents. Actually, I mean, they love their daughters very much, but obviously they have a situation where they had to separate. They'll be fine. One is a vineyard person, and the other is a wedding designer, so they'll be fine. But aliens, unbeatable.
Yeah.
Let's move it on.
Yeah, it ain't aliens.
Against the Parent Trap, unbeatable.
Yeah,
it's fun for the whole family because those colonial Marines, I mean, they're like family, right?
Well, it is almost like it is like a mom-daughter story almost,
Sorta, yeah.
So
yeah.
a little bit. We got Groundhog Day and we got Home Alone, a John Hughes matchup.
John.
No, it's not John Hughes.
Oh, it was John Hughes. Oh, I'm missing. I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that maybe he did produce it, but maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. But anyways, it's on me. Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, Groundhog Day is a fun, twisty comedy. Might just have to stick with the one I've seen more overall and just go Home Alone here. So, Jordan.
Yeah. I made my family disappear. I made my family disappear. Like, who has never done that as a kid? I mean, at least I did. That, like, my family's gone. I run around the house like Macaulay Culkin, just being wacky. But yeah, I don't think there's very many scenarios where I won't vote for Home Alone. I mean, Groundhog Day is great. I think it's one of the best Bill Murray movies, but it's Home Alone, so I gotta vote for it.
Why does it feel like Stephen Tobolowsky should be in Home Alone somewhere, like in a side?
Right.
Right? Just as like somebody in there. I don't know. Just
he should be like a tourist,
Yeah, or just somebody he encounters, in his daily life somewhere.
If John Candy wasn't available, he would have been that guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
or Uncle Frank. He could have played that part.
Yeah.
I'm every time I think of Home Alone now, though, I can't help but think of the "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" parody, where it was like that Super Bowl episode, and they leave Charlie behind at the bar, and he's like, "I made my friends disappear," and it's like parody Home Alone thing, and he's like going through the bar. It's like it was so great. So now I was thinking of that episode, but yeah, I watch that movie almost every Christmas. It's fantastic, and the sequel's also really fun. I like to do double headers. Groundhog Day, really, both of these really great holiday movies, honestly. But I don't see Groundhog Day on here as much, and I also do like it. And I also do like it a hair more as well. So I think it is one that hey, I like to root for the underdog. Okay, what can I say?
I know, I can tell. Stayed around.
But I actually do like Groundhog Day a little more as well too, though. So I'll say Groundhog Day.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, tough round, but I'm gonna go Groundhog Day as well. A little bit more of adult themes here. I absolutely love the Bill Murray performance, and kind of started a whole new, genre of this time loop film that we still get today. So Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Got you, babe. You gotta sing that song.
Malcolm?
Yeah, I like Home Alone, but I like Groundhog Day more, so Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. All right. And Jonathan?
Yeah, a little sad for me because this is a great comedy matchup. Groundhog Day is just a lightweight comedy that I adore very much. Nice romance between Murray and McDowell, or it tries to be with this repeated situation. But it's a great movie. And Home Alone, I think it's just a great Christmas movie, a great movie, period. Chris Columbus does a very good job of using Macaulay Culkin as this character that we observe as he's stuck home alone during the holiday season. Yes, he's excited at first, but then he gets lonely and sad, and misses his family in the end. And then obviously we get to the third act where he fights off the wet bandits, Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. So I'm gonna go Home Alone, and let's see if Kevin can tackle on the aliens here.
We got a tie to JPO, so a couple ties here. But JPO,
no.
Yeah,
we're gonna see if Bill Murray can tackle that damn alien or whatever.
All right, so Bill Murray, there you go. Okay, let's jump to the other side. We'll keep the pace up so we can get to the other side. Get to
Show the first matchup here.
Oh yeah,
this was tough. Yeah.
Wait, we had where did you jump in? Maybe around here.
I haven't seen that one.
Where did you jump in?
There.
Oh, Halloween.
Yeah,
Halloween.
So, yeah.
Social Network overwrites stuff.
Yeah, that one.
Fargo over The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz over Whiplash, but that was close.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Pulp Fiction over Collateral, but that was close as well. Return of the King over Edward Scissorhands. Predator over The Rock, but another close one. Oppie over Back to the Future.
No.
Yes. Because you didn't. Yeah, well, that's on you for not putting it in your list, Jordan. So we were
okay. Yeah, right.
And Spirited Away over Christmas Vacation, but that was close to.
Oh no way.
I do. Round 2 nightmare for him.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I've seen Spirited Away, and it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So starting off with Aladdin and The Incredibles. So
animation matchup.
Yeah, animation match. All right, Disney. So Jordan, you got to kick us off over here.
Oh no, this one is legitimately tough because these are two like all-time animated classics here. Oh man. I think I don't know. I just get more like the nostalgia and just feel like I don't know, just something like more when I watch Aladdin versus The Incredibles, but they're both great. But I'm gonna slightly give the edge to Aladdin. So.
Okay, Wolf.
Yeah, I agree. They're both great. It's funny that we're getting Fantastic Four this weekend, and I've been on a Fantastic Four binge because of that video that I'm going to be doing soon.
Oh yeah.
Still to this day, the best Fantastic Four movie
is The Incredibles.
The Incredibles, and nothing will ever top that. I will stand by that. It's sort of like how Trekkies would say like Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek movie. Well, The Incredibles is like
I disagree with that, but
is the best.
Yeah,
the Incredibles is the best. Fantastic Four. Aladdin, also fantastic. I think Robin Williams is the genie, is great in this. But personally, I kind of connect more with The Incredibles because one, I actually watched it a little bit more than I did Aladdin growing up, but also I think that it was that I just loved superheroes when I was growing up as a kid, so it really connected to me on a personal level. So I'm gonna go The Incredibles.
All right,
that's a cool Aladdin poster with like the genie in heaven for Robin Williams.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, by the way, it is his birthday. Robin Williams.
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah.
Or it would have been his birthday, but yeah.
Man.
JPO.
Poetic.
Fun matchup. Show your nieces, nephews, daughters, your sons. But the one that's in my nostalgic heart is Aladdin. That it's a little bit more of an old time for me. Aladdin.
All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Aladdin. I think it's a really good Disney movie, but The Incredibles is probably up there with my favorite Pixar movies. I think it's just a fantastic movie all around. So I'm gonna go The Incredibles.
Jonathan.
Okay, the situation is they're both great, yes, but the situation is that is Aladdin gonna win one of the 92 tournament brackets? That's the thing. Because there are a few pretty big juggernauts.
They could. I don't know.
There are a few big ones. And then The Incredibles is excellent as well. Aladdin. I'm gonna do it for Robin. Aladdin.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I was only going to go The Incredibles just because, again, we're going to see Aladdin next month in the 92, and I think it's got a good shot to win one of those three, because there's one of the heavy hitters in 92. So I think for now I'll keep The Incredibles live, but I'll put it on Malcolm because he's got the tiebreaker. So
actually makes sense.
I'm going to go The Incredibles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Incredibles. All right, so close one. But we'll see Aladdin again next month. So it's coming soon.
It's fitting with the Fantastic Four coming out,
Yeah.
It wins.
Got Warrior, which doesn't have like any alternate posters. It's weird. You think somebody would have made one at some point, but no.
Really?
Yeah, like not at all. And then Cinema Paradiso is the next one. So Wolf.
Oh yeah. Well, another one where me and Jonathan are going to be the most positive on one movie. But you know what? That's okay, because we each love what we love. Warrior. First off, I will say that is a film that you talked about earning tears. That's a film that earned my tears. Like, holy shit. The ending of that movie, very impactful. It's might be, this came out 2011, right?
Yes.
I think, yeah, it was my favorite film in 2011. It was just really, really phenomenal. Cinema Paradiso, though, is truly an ode to filmmaking. It's truly an ode to the love of film. Everyone who goes to the theater, just experiencing cinema. It's the ode to that, but also the friendship between the kid and the old man. It's just beautiful, and to see his life progress and the heartaches and everything has to go through. It's a great coming of age tale. So, and at the end of the day, cinema is paradise. So, and a great Ennio Morricone score as well too. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Cinema Paradiso here.
All right.
Yeah. JPO.
I don't know if we're able to share my screen or not. I found a really good alternate poster for Warrior.
Okay. It's starting to pop up. Let's see. Can we do that? I have to remove the other thing. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right.
I mean, never mind. That's oh, okay. Well, if you're
okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not more known.
I mean, it's
I think
pretty
it's
good. It's pretty good.
I mean, look, I actually even threw like a little blood splatter. Like, come on.
Yeah, it works. I mean, it does convey kind of what the movie's about. So it's minimalistic, but I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not.
I mean,
You saw the right one, Tom Hardy.
A little like bloody, yeah.
Yeah, Joel Edgerton.
Oh no, that's Joel Edgerton. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm sorry, I looked wrong.
Oh, okay.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I was a little confused. Yeah, they're kind of similar. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Great.
So obviously, I'm a big fan of Warrior, so I get a Warrior.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty good. Malcolm.
Yeah, I love Warrior. I don't know what Cinema Paradiso is. It sounds interesting enough, but I'm gonna go Warrior.
Yep. Jonathan.
So obviously, I'm gonna go Cinema Paradiso. I know where this is gonna go. I love the movie. Wolf is right. It's an ode to cinema. It's just a lovely ode to cinema that just moves me. This is one of those movies that really moved me for sure. I think it's basically, it reeks of love. Basically, it just reeks of love and poetry, and just we all gather, as a group to just watch cinema, even like in the the front yard, or we actually band together when they, spoiler alert, when the Cinema Paradiso theater, it gets bulldozed. But it really, this movie really has the power to communicate with you regarding that love of cinema. So Cinema Paradiso. But I guess y'all are surprised I have Warrior on this list because Warrior, I got to this movie late around the COVID-19 pandemic, and I watched it for the first time, and I was like, whoa, holy crap. Like, this is a great movie. Great movie, not just about wrestling, but also a great movie about brothers, a relationship about brothers. And Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton did a great job. And also, is this Frank Grillo's debut, or is this one of his earlier movies? Or
I don't know.
I think it was his debut, if I remember.
It might be, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think
Because he did a great job. Like, he really does a good job as an actor, helping Edgerton become this fighter. Beethoven, right? Beethoven. So, Cinema Paradiso gets my vote, but look, I'm cool with Warrior moving through. It is a great sports drama.
Yeah, I Cinema Paradiso the same day I watched Life is Beautiful. I then tried to watch Cinema Paradiso, and I tapped out on overrated Italian cinema for a while. So I couldn't do it. Life is Beautiful didn't work for me, and neither did Cinema Paradiso. They both just like Life is Beautiful just didn't work because Roberto Benigni annoyed the fuck out of me, and then Cinema Paradiso I just thought it was boring. I just couldn't get into it.
Maybe it was like trying to watch two in one sitting. Maybe it's like
I don't think it was that, because it just wasn't. It wasn't getting hooking me, man. I was fine. It just wasn't hooking me. So just not my bag. Didn't work for me. I'll go Warrior.
Yeah. So I tried to have ChatGPT create an alternate Warrior poster, and it literally created the same poster like that.
That's what I mean. There's no other posters. That's all you got.
Yeah,
just stand.
But it's a fine poster. It's fine.
But it's recreating one now. So when it's finished, I'll maybe pop it up there. They said do something completely different than that. So but yeah, Cinema Paradiso. I have tried to watch it also, and it's just kind of a little pretentious and just kind of, I don't know. I just don't love it. I was bored. I'm sorry, but Warrior rules, and yeah, just some like great performance, especially Nick Nolte, maybe given one of the best of his career.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll give it to Warrior.
Do you prefer that poster or this cover here? Here you go.
Oh yeah,
there's not much that you think there'd be like more MMA action posters, and there just isn't. It's weird.
You know what's frustrating? It gives the ending away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I created one, but it's not that different either. I'll throw it up here in a minute.
There Will Be Blood and Sound of Music. So very similar. JPO.
There will be blood in the hills of Switzerland.
I do love a good
makes sense. Really makes sense.
So I'm gonna go There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Sound of Music. I think it's a good musical, but I think I love There'll Be Blood more, so There'll Be Blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jonathan.
Yeah, The Sound of Music, I put it on here because this is the first musical I was introduced to by my mom and my aunts, and I loved it ever since. And it's just a musical that I watched or rewatch constantly alongside Singing in the Rain and Willy Wonka, The Chocolate Factory, and then obviously some Disney movies. But I think it's a great movie that I just connect with regarding family. But honestly, There Will Be Blood is higher on my list. I think it's just an incredible epic that like holds up tremendously. I think it's a superb PTA masterpiece. So There Will Be Blood will get my vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Austin.
I mean, you guys know how I feel about Sound of Music. That movie annoys the shit out of me, but I didn't mind it winning the mom tournament because it totally fits that theme when we did that night. Because it was a movie for my mom, my sister. Just it's not for me. I don't like that movie. So yeah, There Will Be Blood is way more up my alley. With what's going on there. So I'll go There Will Be Blood.
So yeah, even the alternate movie poster for Warrior that I got from Matt isn't that different, but it's kind of cool. Whoa, I don't know why it's only showing.
I don't love that one.
That's weird. It's only shown in the corner.
Well, I don't really love that poster anyway.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. It's still kind of like generic. That's weird that it's shown like that. But anyways, I know why. Because I uploaded it as the little logo in the thing. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
it's preferable. I mean, I could see it.
But for this one, there you go. There it is.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah. It's like Bronson, kind of.
It is kind of, yeah. But Here, yeah, this is actually close for me because I just have a connection to the Sound of Music for whatever reason. Like left to my own devices, I don't know if I would really like the Sound of Music, but it's like everyone keeps throwing it on me. It's my mom's favorite movie, and she will watch it all the time. And then in high school, we wanted to like parody all the songs, and like we did a musical like in our small town, like just dancing in the park and like popping out of trees and all kinds of stuff. And like we did a little dancing like a gazebo thing, but I think There Will Be Blood. Yeah, that movie is just like something special. I think it's really good. So I'll go There Will Be Blood. Wolf.
Okay, so first off, I have to before I vote. I'm gonna vote real quick. This is a terrible headline that nostalgic Nebula has written for the new Predator Badlands trailer. It says Disney introduces child predator in Predator Badlands.
Ooh, no.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, look at how many.
Yeah, that's like the Fortnite thing when they had put out an advertisement for Fortnite and they had Fantastic Four characters and it said Fantastic Four skins now available in Fortnite. I was like, I might want to retool that that headline a little bit. Yeah, watch read back what you write, 5 times before you put it out
there.
Yeah. Think, read, and then think about it again.
Yeah.
Crinkle up, start again. Start over.
Yeah, right.
But in terms of these two, so this is interesting. Because There Will Be Blood, I've talked about this before. It might be up there with the Schindler's List as to me, maybe the greatest film ever made. It's not like in my top. It's not like my number one favorite film, but like in terms of like filmmaking, score, acting, everything, like across the board, like all the actual technical aspects that make up a film, I think that like maybe There Will Be Blood and Schindler's List are like the very two best. Like I've always argued that, and this is just a phenomenal performance from Daniel Day-Lewis, and yeah, I think it's PTA's probably his best film. I'm going to be revisiting PTA here soon, once one battle after another comes out, but yeah, Sound of Music is a great musical. There's great songs. Julie Andrews is fantastic. But I gotta go There Will Be Blood. It's just too good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Mm-hmm.
But here's the most different and unique Warrior one. I did that one. There you go.
I like that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I said is make it funny. That's all I typed in, and it did that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it does act like that.
But yeah.
Now tell Chad GBT it wasn't funny enough and watch it apologize to you like the other night.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sorry it wasn't funny enough for you. Sorry about that.
Then give me a wrong cast list for the whole movie.
Yeah. Dead Poet Society and Sunset Boulevard. Malcolm?
I haven't seen Sunset Boulevard, unfortunately, but I just love Dead Poet Society so much. So Dead Poet Society.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jonathan?
Yeah, Sunset Boulevard is a great Billy Wilder murder mystery thriller, and it's basically about being lonely in Hollywood, especially after your prime. For sure, I think it's an extraordinary movie. And Dead Poets Society, it holds up very well. I mean, I showed it to my brother one time, and he loved it. He loved it. He loved Robin Williams in it. It is a tough movie to sit through, and definitely during one portion of the film. I mean, it's dark and it really destroys you. Yeah, it's a great movie to watch during school, for sure, like in English class. Shoot. Sunset Boulevard is the better movie, but I've seen Dead Poet Society more times. I just connect with it more. So, Dead Poet Society.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm actually go Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, that movie kind of blew me away the first time I saw it. I think Gloria Swanson's performance in that movie is just like next level. Like she's great, and I almost think it would actually make a a good double feature with like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood about these like actors who their time has kind of come and gone, you know, and they're kind of struggling to hang on to, you know, any kind of relevance. And really
Tarantino
from
films.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Yeah, I'm sure he did a little bit. Yeah, for some of this stuff. So, but yeah, I'll go Sunset Boulevard. Jordan?
Yeah, so I only had a couple blind spots, but I just didn't have time to get to Sunset Boulevard. I haven't seen it yet, but Dead Poet Society, you got both my mom and my dad's favorite movie of all time on this list. So Dead Poet Society is my dad's, and the movie's really, really good. Carpe Diem, seize the day. I'll vote for Dead Poet Society. Well,
so here's the thing. I was going to say I was going to watch Sunset Boulevard tonight initially because it's the only blind spot I have on this list. But Fathom Events is doing a screening of it in theater soon, and I want my first time experience to actually be in a theater. So
totally understand.
So I'm holding out for that now to see it for the first time whenever it's in the theater at the Fathom Event screening. So I cannot wait to see it. I've heard nothing but amazing things. It's one of the blind spots I'm looking forward to seeing the most. But yeah, Dead Poet Society. I've seen it several times. I literally have Carpe Diem tattooed to my wrist. Y'all can't see it, but the light. But I literally have it tattooed to my wrist now because that's how much I love this movie. And yeah, it's just it's a nice reminder to seize the day, no matter what. Wherever you go, just make a moment count that day, and it's just your life will be better for it. And Robin Williams, he does a phenomenal performance here, one of his best performances he's given, and yeah, I really connect personally with this film. So I'm gonna go to Dead Poet Society.
Yeah, JPO.
Yeah, I actually do got to see Sunset Boulevard, and I do adore Dead Poet Society here. I got to go for my captain at the moment.
My captain. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Moving down to LA Confidential and True Romance.
Oh my God.
All right. So two movies that kind of end up in LA, a little bit as well. So yeah. Jonathan.
All right. I was really happy that True Romance won finally during one of those 1993 tournament brackets. It's a fantastic movie, a fantastic road trip film. During a sticky situation where they, unknowingly have drugs until that moment arrives, and then they're chased by mobsters, notably James Gandolfini. Great scene, by the way, between Gandolfini and Arquette. I like that the end of that scene, by the way. So it was great. One of the hottest pairs ever in cinema. Clarence in Alabama, Worley. Great cast. It ain't White Boy Day, is it? No, it ain't White Boy Day. Gary Oldman. And LA Confidential is a superb masterpiece from Curtis Hanson. Great cast also. So I'm gonna go hush hush and vote for LA Confidential.
Yeah. Austin.
No, LA Confidential rules, and yeah, it was one of my best first time watches a couple years back. And yeah, it's just great. Like every time I get sucked into it, but yeah, I'll probably go with the one that's in my 128 that I've just watched more. And yeah, True Romance. Glad I finally won. Jordan.
Yeah. I think they're both really, really solid. And those are cool posters. But True Romance blew me away when I saw it. Like that movie is just so good. You are on like a ride with these characters and all the different like seedy characters you meet along the way, and like I think it's just so much fun. And LA Confidential is really good. I wasn't quite as blown away when I first saw it, but so I'll give the edge here to True Romance. Wolf.
Yeah. So interesting fact. I saw an interview from Quentin Tarantino, and obviously, he likes True Romance. He wrote the film, but he said there was one actual criticism that really bugs him to this day, when he was writing that film, and it's that he feels like Michael Rappaport and Brad Pitt, who are like these like drug addicts. If you look at their walls have these very nice, pristine, like framed posters of like movies and all that stuff in the background and everything. And he says to him, they would never have been able to afford that on the budget they have. They would never be able to afford, that stuff like that. And so he was like saying, just a little nitpick that he has with his own film that he feels like, could have been fixed and everything. But I still love it to this day and think that True Romance is phenomenal. But LA Confidential, really excellent film as well. Russell Crowe's great in this. Guy Pearce, the whole cast is excellent. But yeah, I'm a Tarantino guy. You know this. So and Gary Oldman, one of my favorite actors, has an amazing performance in True Romance as well. So I'm gonna go True Romance.
I have a fix for that, Wolf. How do you know that Michael Rappaport going to the auditions that he goes to in all the studio places didn't just swipe him from the hallways of his auditions and just take him with him?
That's
It seems like a character that would do that. That like loves
He
the
does,
movie,
yeah.
but loses the audition and just takes a little souvenir with him off the wall and just like unhooks it from the wall and takes it with him.
How would you sneak it out of the building though? Like
Just walk out with it. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just pretend like you're a maintenance person, or like
Walk it like you're supposed to have it.
Yeah, you walk with purpose. That's how you get
Yeah.
away with things in life. You walk with purpose. That's what you do, like you're supposed to be. So I got a fix for you, Tarantino. Hit me up. I'll explain it to you. All right.
That's what I do in Las Vegas. I get into every resort there because I walk in like I'm supposed to be there.
Carry a ladder and put on a construction vest. You can get in anywhere. There you go. That's the secret. Chip, you.
Another good round here. Yeah, LA Confidential from the director of 8 Mile. And again, great ensemble. They both have great ensembles here. Just True Romance can eke it out just about a little bit more because, again, of the Tarantino wacky, great characters that are really memorable. Little more just up my total alley. So True Romance.
True Romance, yep. And Martin?
Yeah, I like LA Confidential. I think it's good, but I love True Romance. It blew me away when I watched it for the latest series, and yeah, it's amazing. So True Romance gets my vote here.
Okay. All right. Going down to got Todos los Hombres del Presidente, All the President's Men.
Oh, nice.
and Chef.
Wow, that was hilarious.
And
Chef.
Yeah.
So it's on me. I almost like I usually wanted to champion the 70s movies here, and All the President's Men is great, but man, like Chef doesn't come up here a lot. Man, that movie's awesome. That movie rocks. And if you don't want to eat a grilled cheese sandwich after watching him make that one in the first act there, it's really great.
Cuban sandwiches.
Great stuff there. So
I get more aroused at that than anything else. Just watching.
All right, let's Jeff. Let's take a break.
All right.
Well, and we talked the other night about Bob Trevino and some good John Leguizamo, and he's got a really good role here as well as Favreau's buddy. So I'll go Chef. Why
not? So these are both really, really good, and it's a tough matchup, but we don't really see Chef on here all that often. So I'll vote for All the President's Men.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little opposite, but
okay. So oddly, I referenced the show earlier. My vote. I mean, Chef doesn't pop up on here a lot, but my vote is actually based again off of the most recent episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where Charlie Day literally decides he wants to become a cook in the kitchen, and so he's like doing the whole you have to say yes, chef. You have to say yes, chef. He's like corner. He's like pumping everybody to do the whole thing, and he's like trying to become a chef, and everyone's like, oh god, now we need to have the Bear and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia crossover because it's like that's just ever since that episode people were like making those jokes. So because that episode's so fresh in my mind, I'm gonna go Chef. But that is a food movie that you cannot watch on an empty stomach. I literally the first time I watched it, I was trying to watch it without any food in me. I had to pause the movie, get up, make myself dinner, and then eat it while I was watching the movie because I was like, I can't do this. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pen, you stole my line about that grilled cheese, man. I literally ordered groceries today, and I got cheese. And as I was like putting it in my fridge, I'm like, I'm gonna get my chef on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because like he did, like I can't think about grilled cheese. I think about this damn movie now. And yeah, it's a fun one too. Like I kind of want John Favreau to make more small movies like this again, man. Well, this is so good. I want to see more. Swingers made this, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go chef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, I haven't seen All the President's Men, but I think Chef is great, and I did watch it on an empty stomach, and I wasn't hungry afterwards.
Oh, that's miraculous.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool, Malcolm. You're better than us.
Yeah.
All the President's Men, or Todos los Hombres del Presidente. Sí. No, it's a compelling thriller. It's a compelling Watergate thriller. Great journalism drama. Hoffman and Redford work really well together. Jason Robards is fantastic in here. Gives a great supporting actor performance. Got the Oscar for it. Yeah, fantastic movie. You know what? I love the love for Chef, and I'll join the Chef train because this is a heartwarming movie that is pretty much a comfort film for me now. It's rewatchable. I mean, I watched it on the way to my destination during my vacation. Yeah. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, I was a rider. I wasn't a driver. I'm okay.
Yeah.
So no, I had to watch something. So I downloaded Chef, and I adore it to pieces. So yeah, JPO's right. Yeah, Jon Favreau should make more of these smaller indies, ones that he enjoys making. Like more cooking movies. It's fine. And I was, the other day I almost made a grilled cheese sandwich just like that, almost. Mm-hmm. But it takes years of practice or months of practice, whatever time you have. So, you know what, Chef.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a grilled cheese restaurant here. I got to go visit that tomorrow. It's called Melted Magic. It's good stuff.
1995.
Yeah, 95 matchup Before Sunrise and American President. So, Jordan.
So the main thing that I appreciate about The American President is the writing from Aaron Sorkin. I think that's like what shines for me. But Before Sunrise, is that the first one? That yes. I always have to ask. I get these like mixed up. They should have had. So I get what they were doing with the titles, but it gets confusing. But yeah, the first one is my favorite one because you're really like you get to see them meet, you get to see the romance bloom, you get to see them fall in love and all that, and I think it's really good. So I'll give it to Before Sunrise. But Wolf,
the ultimate way. See, this is why they touted it. The ultimate way to watch it is you have to watch Before Sunrise, actually Before Sunrise, then you have to watch.
Oh yeah,
Before Sunset.
Yeah, but that means I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to watch it. That ain't happening. I
don't want to do that. Actually.
Bro, I only wake up that early because I gotta go to work. I didn't want getting up just to go watch a movie. No, that ain't happening.
No.
But it is a really amazing romance movie. I didn't watch it like that, but I will say I did marathon the entire trilogy because I own them on Criterion for Valentine's Day. So I watched the entire trilogy on Valentine's Day. Rewatched them, I should say. And well, actually, sort of rewatched them. So I always only saw Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, but I never saw Before Midnight for that marathon. So it was kind of interesting. So I got to see all three, and that was great. But yeah, The American President. I guess I do have another blind spot. I thought I only had one. I forgot the I still got to see this. But the fact that Aaron Sorkin wrote it definitely gets me intrigued. So I'll check that one out. But I'm going to give it to Before Sunrise, the ultimate meet cute movie.
Yeah. JPO.
I will watch Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy talk for hours anytime. Yeah, I love that trilogy here. I hope we do a fourth one. and in another couple of years now, I hope that's still maybe on the table. Yeah, I love that trilogy. Still Before Sunrise.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, there's a horror movie called After Midnight that for the longest time Yusuf thought was part of the series. Yeah, I like the I like the American President. I think it's a good movie. But Before Sunrise, I think is incredible. I think it's a fantastic, and yeah, so I'm going Before Sunrise.
Yeah, sounds good. Jonathan.
Yeah, both excellent movies, both excellent romances. American President is a great Sorkin script, a great cast. Douglas Benning, Martin Sheen, Michael J. Fox, David Paymer. Yeah, it's an extraordinary movie. Great political film. Also a little bit of comedy in there. Before Sunrise is also a great starter to this whole fantastic trilogy. I love Before Sunrise. Holds up very well. Doesn't feel like a script. It feels like actual conversation. Linklater and Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke do a great job with all three of the movies. So I'll go Before Sunrise.
Yeah, and Austin.
I still haven't seen Before Sunrise. I'm sorry. I'm getting there. But I'm going to vote for it here because if it makes the championship, I'll try to watch it. I know I keep saying it, but I like never have time. I always have shit that comes up and I just can't. I get tired. I work a lot and, I take naps for most of the week. So I get sleepy. But I'll still vote for it. We'll see what happens. But I forget what's underneath it. So we'll see if it has a chance here.
But real quick, sometimes ChatGPT is a little slower, so Malcolm made this crossover of the Predator one with Hiroyuki Sanada.
Well, once again, why is he on there twice? Tell ChatGPT.
Yeah, right.
You can't just play twin brothers in every movie.
But then I had it make this one because I thought it'd be a crossover. The Sound of Blood. When we had that matchup, so like drilling for oil in the Alps of Austrian or whatever the mountain.
Yikes! Hello. This is why I started Father HW. I'm an oil man. It just shows I'm an oil man. Yeah. Catch Me If You Can and Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh,
so
okay.
Wolf.
I have a logic for this.
Oh, so yeah, Ross introduced me to Once Upon a Time in America for the first time last year. I got to see it. Probably one of the greatest first-time watches I've had because it instantly went into my 128 episode. But Catch Me If You Can, also great to me. I know I'm going to get flack for this. I'm ready to get the last truly great Steven Spielberg movie, in my opinion. Catch Me If You Can. I don't know.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I like War of the Worlds though a lot.
I love Munich.
Munich.
I love The Post instead. No one.
Yeah.
Bridge of Spies. I love.
I will say the last 20 years on Spielberg, like he makes like solid movies, but nothing that's knocked my socks off in the last 20 years.
Yeah. The Post actually isn't that bad, but it's not like holy shit.
No, I mean those movies are like good, but they're not bad. It's just he hasn't blown me away in a long time. It just is what it is.
Right.
So,
I think Paul Preston said he really loves the Post when it came on our Spielberg episode.
Well, he's returning to sci-fi, so UFO.
But yeah, Once Upon a Time in America, I'm going to give my vote to this. It's probably my favorite Sergio Leone film. Robert De Niro is excellent in this. And the makeup in this film is insane. Maybe the greatest makeup effect I've ever seen. They literally predicted how Robert De Niro would look when he was older. Like straight up. Like I was like, oh my God, this is insane. So it is masterful makeup. It's a masterful movie. The 4 hours flies by. You don't even know it's 4 hours. Like by the end of it, it's so incredible. I'm eager to watch it again. So I'm gonna go Once Upon a Time in America.
But yeah, I forgot to point out when I put up that There Will Be Blood and Sound of Music crossover. The tagline was I drink your Edelweiss, like in big letters across there. So yeah, it's fun. But JPO, what do you say?
Maria De Niro is great in this, but yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Catch Me If You Can. I remember actually I wasn't that big of a Leonardo fan. Titanic bored me the one time I tried watching it. I hated the beach. I didn't really get Romeo and Juliet. And I'd be like, "What's up? Why do people like this fucking kid?" And I saw this, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's why." So yeah, I think it's great. I even think it's got one of the best earned F words. You know, only Tom Hanks only curses once.
Yeah.
And it's like a hilarious moment. And so fuck yeah, so Catch Me If You Can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Once Upon a Time in America. I think it's good. I actually do feel the length a bit. But Catch Me If You Can is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's just fantastic, and it took me a while to realize it was to know before I realized it was based on a true story. It was like I remember watching it, thinking this is a good story. Nothing like this would ever happen. Then I read up about it a few years later. It was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah. Jonathan, what do you say?
Yes, Catch Me If You Can is definitely one of my favorite Spielberg's, DiCaprio's, Hanks movies. I think it's a lot of fun. It's light, jazzy, edgy. You have a good time. It's a great time. You know, when Frank Abagnale forges checks and just goes on a spree, let's just say, across the country and then later in the world. My only logic is this: Catch Me If You Can has won 3 times, and I want to give Once Upon a Time in America a chance. Sergio Leone's last movie. It's a great gangster epic. Uses the non-linear narrative quite well. Adds to the mystery of a few of these characters, and once it's revealed, I think it's heartbreaking. So I'm gonna go with Once Upon a Time in America.
Yeah. Austin.
I'll give Before Sunrise a chance to get Once Upon a Time in America. I'm gunning for it to maybe move on, and then I can watch it. Jordan, smiley logic.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Once Upon a Time in America. It's another blind spot, but Catch Me If You Can is great, and yeah, like I like the vibe and the style and like the way DiCaprio just looks so cool, like doing everything that he does, and just like seeing him run from like place to place and like pretend to have all these jobs, or like the airport, like a flight attendant, I think, or captain. I think captain. Yeah, but and then I'm trying to remember some of their jobs, like a doctor, like a bunch
pilot,
of
doctor, and a lawyer.
Yeah. So yeah, but and it's the style and the animation too, like. If you haven't seen it, go check out the Simpsons episode based on Catch Me If You Can. They do all the music and like the styling and everything. They're running up the steps and down and all over. Yeah, so it's fun. But yeah, Catch Me If You Can.
All right, so it's a tie to Jonathan.
Let's go Sergio Leone. Once Upon a Time in America.
All right. Okay. Bound and Mrs. Doubtfire. Now here's a crossover.
Oh my!
Right. Right.
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire is.
Yeah, get on that chat GBT. I want to see that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So JPO, go ahead. Don't think about this crossover until he makes it. Go ahead, JPO.
I can't. My mind's racing, baby. My mind's racing. I'm already writing the script as we talk. It is perfect timing because after I watched Surf Ninjas, I did go to Jonathan's list and I was like, "What's a blind spot for me?" And it was Bound. Actually, I knew I only had seen one scene multiple times. Other than that, I never even knew what this movie was about. But no, I didn't even know to the very end that it was a Wachowski siblings film. I remember even watching it going like, "Oh, this is like really well shot and like edited. Like, I wonder who did this." And I was like, "Oh shit, it's the Wachowskis," which makes me wish they had done more outside of sci-fi that they have. But yeah, 2 great performances. I have always loved Jennifer Tilly. I kind of want to see more like Gina Gershon if I'm missing any Gina Gershon blind spots now. Joe Pantoliano, fun seeing Christopher Maloney, also kind of unhinged a little bit. Yeah, just a great tense moments here. Keeps you invested throughout it here from beginning to end. Yeah, I actually really dug it. Mrs. Doubtfire is one I grew up on. Sally Field should have played a little bit cooler. He wasn't that bad. He didn't have to take his kids away. What a dick move. But I'm going to go maybe a bit of a recency bias. I'm going to go Bound. I really dug it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I promise I'll see Bound eventually. It, but
You are bound to watch it eventually.
Yeah.
Thanks for Mr.
All right. Jonathan.
Okay. Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire is a nostalgic pick. I love Mrs. Doubtfire. Robin Williams does give a great dual performance as both himself, Daniel Hillard, a childish father who needs to grow up, but also the nanny. Like, I didn't recognize it was him. Like, the makeup is extraordinary in this movie, and Sally Field is great as well. She's great over the top, like that final scene in the restaurant. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The whole time. Yeah, great comical performance. Bound. So Bound is a recent all-timer for me because I've seen it 3 times. Not in addition to that one scene that maybe JPO has alluded to, but no, I think it's just a great thriller, a great heist thriller that is very smart, sharp, observant at how these two characters plan it out. They're not dumb. They do a very good job of trying to navigate the situation, especially when it gets very tense with Joey Pants' character. It's a great movie, boy. I wanted to champion Robin. It's a great movie from Robin Williams, and Chris Columbus. But the adult me goes Bound, so I'm gonna go Bound.
Yeah. Austin.
I'll vote Bound just because I know how much of a fan you are of it, Jim. Why not? It was good. Yeah, I watched it for the 96 series. It was very good.
Yeah. And I watched Bound recently. I can't remember what it was for, but it was on some tournament recently.
Letter B.
It would have been the latest series, mate.
The 96
Yeah.
series must have been, yeah.
Yeah, but I watched it for that, and woo, yeah, heck, I'm sort of in.
I think it was the letter B.
Those scenes earlier in life. Yeah, but yeah, right. Yeah, but because Jennifer Tilly, ooh, but
oh yeah,
but yeah, Bound's really, really good, and I think Mr. Doubtfire is a little overrated, so I'll go Bound. So, yeah.
Well, I do not think Mrs. Doubtfire is overrated. I love Mrs. Doubtfire. One thing I really want to say, I'm not trying to sound like a cynic when I say this, but I do love that, this is a family movie, but I love that they don't end up back together. That would be a massive cliche that a lot of films end up doing.
Yeah.
I love that in this film, it's showing an honest depiction of, divorce still. It's not saying, hey kids, they're back together. It's like, no, this is like actually honest and real and showing that like, they're not going to be together, but they'll be in this together, but they will be in this together for the kids, and to help with the kids. And it's a really beautiful movie, really funny movie, touching movie. But yeah, I'm so glad. My Barnes & Noble is a piece of shit. I don't know why y'all have a recall on Criterions. I don't know what's going on. It's the 50% off sale. Why do y'all have no Criterions in the store? I don't get it. It's really weird. But I drove like an hour and a half away because I was already up there. Whoa. Anyways. And there was a Barnes & Noble there that had Bound on 4K. So I got Bound for the first time for this video. And it was absolutely remarkable. This is definitely one of the best kind of thrillers I've seen in quite some time. This is Jennifer Tilly, that was her name. Yeah, she's incredible. This is maybe her best performance I've ever seen from her. She's phenomenal in this, and the whole cast is great. The Wachowskis, you can really see like their style pop in this movie, in the best way possible. And it might be my favorite Wachowski directed film now. I have to think about it, but it's like definitely up there. So yeah, I really loved it, and I want to show some love to Bound, so I'll say Bound.
I swear, if Mulholland Drive is in the other one.
Let's see, Ocean's 11 and Raging Bull. We're getting that. Ocean's 11, Raging Bull.
No,
I swore it was on this list.
It's here. It's we haven't
Yeah.
had to yet. Malcolm.
You're muted.
Your mic.
Yeah, I watched Raging Bull recently for something. I can't quite remember what I watched it for now, but I've seen it. I do like it. It is good. But Ocean's 11, I have more fun with, and I think it's great. So Ocean's 11 is my vote.
Did you do like a fighting topic on rank 'em or something? I don't know if you had that. But Jonathan.
It's a shame one of these is going to go out. Because Ocean's 11 is one of the coolest movies ever made. Great cast. It oozes charm, slick planning, and yeah, it's great. I love that it's set in Vegas. Once again, a lot better than the original. Soderbergh does a great job, but Raging Bull, his boxing drama is fantastic, but disturbing, but fantastic. Not just about boxing, but also the biopic about Jake LaMotta, how abusive he is towards not just his wife, but other people as well. So you do know he is a bull outside and inside the ring, and that's the title that's alluded to throughout the movie. So yeah, definitely one of Scorsese's very best movies. So I'm gonna go Raging Bull. Sorry, Oceans.
Yeah, Austin.
Ocean's 11 is a little more rewatchable, so I'll go.
Yeah, that's a similar thought that I have. That Ocean's 11 is a lot more rewatchable. It's the best of the series, and yeah, I think that it's a lot of fun. Where Raging Bull is great, but fun. I don't know. I would never say fun for that movie. Yeah, no, but yeah. So if I'm gonna be nitpicky here, just on rewatchability, I'll give it to Ocean's 11. Sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Wolf.
So Ocean's 11, really great heist film. The whole cast works really well here. Brad Pitt is excellent. George Clooney is great. Everyone is, and the writing especially is really sharp here. The Raging Bull is an all-time classic from Scorsese. The cinematography, the opening shot that you see of Robert De Niro just it hooks you in immediately, and yeah, I just think that this is truly a masterpiece from the great Scorsese. So I'm going to say Raging Bull.
Yeah. JPO.
I gotta go with Wolf here, man. I mean, yeah, Ocean's 11's a lot of fun. You know, maybe one of my favorites of that year. But Raging Bull, I think, is absolutely tremendous the way it's shot. I think it still absolutely holds up. Yeah, it could be a tough watch. Yeah, not gonna be more of a rewatch than Ocean. It's way different genre here. But no, I gotta go Raging Bull.
All right, so tie to me. Fuck it, I'll flip Raging Bull. All right.
Yeah.
Went out. There's Mulholland Drive and Paris, Texas. So, yeah. All right. With the Silencio Club there. So, Jonathan.
Interesting. Okay. So I discussed it on the Dramas Tournament. Paris, Texas is basically the failure of an American dream, as Harry Dean Stanton's character is wandering throughout the desert there. We see him as a failure right away, but we don't know the reason behind it yet. Once he meets Dean Stockwell, I think that's the other character, right? Dean Stockwell?
Yeah.
Brother? Yeah. Yes. So, and then it gets going, and then it becomes very moving, very Americana, a great Americana drama. And I think Wim Wenders does an incredible job with this movie. Mulholland Drive. So I know people will not register with Lynch too much, but this is, I think, his masterpiece because right away, well, not right away, but like about 20 minutes in, he tells you that it's a dream, and it's up to you to figure out the puzzle, because there's some moments where it's a straight narrative, but then there's some scenes that are out of order, but it's intentional because it's a dream in the end. I mean, when you dream, it's not a straight on narrative. It's just random stuff popping in your head while you're dreaming. So I think it's very extraordinary how Lynch does that with his screenplay. Naomi Watts gives an incredible performance. I think she's fantastic as this person who dreams of going to or wanting to become an actress in Hollywood. And it's basically David Lynch's nightmarish warning to people who want to dream about going to Hollywood. Just be careful, and most likely you'll not make it. So I think it's a great movie. So I know Lynch's passing has hurt people definitely who loved movies in general, but I'll do it for Lynch. Paris, Texas is great, but I've been championing Mulholland Drive ever since. So Mulholland Drive gets my vote.
Yeah. Austin, what do you
I
say?
haven't seen Paris, Texas yet. It's on my Fandango just sitting there. But yeah, we had a good episode on Mulholland Drive when John was on with us for Real Movies, and I enjoyed the rewatch. So I'll go Mulholland Drive.
Yeah. So Mulholland Drive, it was good, but I wasn't really like loving it. I mean, I thought that I don't know. Probably the most compelling thing was like the Laura Herring or Haring, however you say it, but with like her trying to figure out who she is and like what happened to her and like her identity and stuff. But other than that, the movie's kind of all over the place. So I'm kind of like getting a little confused. Like I need to watch it a second time to really like get some of the side stuff that's going on. I don't know.
Like I said before, it's a dream.
That's Lynch and
Yeah.
It's a dream. Time to really fully appreciate everything.
Yeah. But Paris, Texas, though, was an amazing first time watch. It's really, really good. Just the journey that Harry Dean Stanton's character goes on, and like how he disappears and he comes back out of the desert, and you slowly find out why and like what's going on, and he slowly starts to kind of soften a little bit, and they go on this journey, and it's pretty wild, and it's really good. So I'll go with Paris, Texas. They were great Wim Wenders movies. So. Yeah. Wolf, what do you say?
First off, I just gotta preface this by saying, Jordan, I'm really happy. You've been making me really happy with this because ever since I saw at the film festival and was like obsessed with Perfect Days, it was like that was my first Wim Wenders. I went on a Wim Wenders like rabbit hole, and I started watching a bunch of stuff. I saw Paris, Texas. I saw Wings of Desire. I saw several films he's done, and yeah, he's easily one of my favorite filmmakers of all time now. And so like seeing you getting into Wim Wenders, it's like that's really cool. Like I'm loving that, and the fact that you're really liking it with like Perfect Days and then Paris, Texas, and all that. Yeah, he's a phenomenal filmmaker, and David Lynch is also a phenomenal filmmaker. Both of them are in my top 10 of all time. Man, this is a tough one because both of these are in my top 128 of all time. I agree that Mulholland Drive is David Lynch's masterpiece, but Paris, Texas is Wim Wenders' masterpiece.
Yeah.
So it's also kind of like a
conundrum.
It's a conundrum here for sure. I think I'm going to lean Paris, Texas, because one, I do have it higher, so I do like it more, but also the fact that while both of these don't show up a lot, Paris, Texas doesn't show up that much on these things, and I just feel like it's such a beautiful movie, and the ending,
the ending is great
to a movie I've ever seen. It's so phenomenal. So yeah, Paris, Texas definitely gets my vote. Phenomenal movie.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO.
I'm going to give the Mulholland Drive to the Lynch third.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I haven't seen Paris, Texas, but I do quite like Mulholland Drive. I think it's great. So Mulholland Drive.
Lynch.
All right, so Lynch. Okay. All right, a few more on this side. We'll pick it up a little bit. Silence of the Lambs and Eternal Sunshine.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, this is a tricky one. They're both really good. I can't believe Silence of the Lambs never makes it that far on these tournaments. It's kind of bizarre. I'm hoping that either this or maybe 91 will boost it. I've seen it more, so I'll go Silence. Sorry, JPO, but I know you will vote for it.
Wait, you're going
Ah.
silent? I thought that's not the Martin Scorsese movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You should vote for Eternals just based on that joke. Come on.
I helped push it when we had your tournament, JPO. You know that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I always been of the camp that Silence of the Lambs is great, but Best Picture like worthy. I don't know for me personally.
What else?
JFK, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
I
mean, probably Beauty and the Beast. I would give it 2 over, but just have an animated one win for once. So it is still really good. But Eternal Sunshine, that movie's growing on me. When I first saw it, I didn't know if I really liked it. I thought it was too like just weird and all over the place. But then I realized, no, this movie is great and it's really good, and the characters are just really compelling, especially Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, of course. But then all the people kind of trying to like orchestrate stuff and like erase the like memories and all that stuff, and it's really good. So I'll give it to Eternal Sunshine. Yeah. But Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs is a phenomenal horror film. Anthony Hopkins, which it may have been category fraud for what he won, but I still think that he deserved his Oscar win for sure. And Jodie Foster is incredible here. You can definitely see where some movies have taken from this, like the night vision sequence. But like the night vision sequence is still tense to this day. I'm always on the edge of my seat. So good. But with that said, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like Silence of the Lambs is in my top 50, but Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is my like number 8 favorite movie of all time. So it's like in my top 10. I freaking adore this movie. I think Jim Carrey needs to do even more dramas. Like I think his performance in this is exceptional. Yeah, Kate Winslet, so good in this. The script, probably my favorite screenplay. Honestly, like I think this Charlie Kaufman, the way he writes, is just so honest, but also kind of wacky and strange in his own way as well too. So I love it, and yeah, this is truly his masterpiece. So I'm gonna say Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, JPO.
Sounds the Lambs, right, JPO?
Yeah, let me think about this, y'all. And I do like the Silence. Again, Anthony Hopkins kills it, but he's on it all that much. You just have, sour face Jodie Foster for the rest of the film. But no, yeah, Eternal's the next level for me, guys. Like anyone seen this, me and Wolf rewatched it, talked about it for 2 hours. I love this movie and quote most of it. I just think it truly is something special here. So I want to meet everyone in Montauk with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Silence of the Lambs. I'm not overly in love with it. But I am getting more and more a bigger fan of Eternal Sunshine. The more I watch it, I think it's great. So Eternal Sunshine gets my vote.
I used to have like a number list where I was like, literally, I would go, your first viewing is really good. Second's just as good. 7th is even better. 12th is where it gets good.
Guys, I think we made Jonathan big mad. He just did the hand gestures.
I don't know.
Well,
but yeah, Jonathan.
I love both of these movies. Yes, I mean Eternal Sunshine, definitely one of my favorite romances of all time. It's a great script, great screenplay, great use of this science fiction genre, how it's done, highly original. It's a fantastic movie, but Silence of the Lambs is number 9, and it's going to get eliminated. I cannot. Oh man, I love that movie. I think it's just perfect and just a great, compelling drama and thriller. Jodie Foster, Anthony Hopkins, perfect performances, excellent. Scott Glenn and Ted Levine as Buffalo Bill. Silence of the Lambs.
Puts the lotion in the basket, or else it goes in Montauk.
But it's going to be an interesting round 2 matchup, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Let's breeze through these last couple. It's getting late for me. I'm getting exhausted. I'm sorry. I have to work in the morning.
Yeah, sure.
Empire Strikes Back and No Country for Old Men. I know they're tough matchups, but yeah. We'll go quickly. Jordan.
Wait, what are they again? Sorry.
Empire and No Country.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is really tough, actually. Oh, shoot. Sorry about going quick, but well, probably just because Empire isn't my favorite Star Wars, but it's growing on me though. More and more the more I think about it and watch and analyze it. But yeah, No Country for Old Men is just phenomenal, and the flip of the coin, you got to make a decision. So No Country. I'm not going to flip a coin, actually. That's just the reference.
That's flip a coin.
Yeah, yeah, we could.
Like how many people have said, No Country for Old Men had that kind of same route with me, because the first time I watched it, I was a bit too young in my film fandom, so I didn't sophisticate myself in my film fandom yet, and or film knowledge, and so I was like, what is this film? Like, I don't like this. What, the bad guy wins? Like, what the heck? Like, I'm like, what? I don't like this one. This is not how film's supposed to be. Then I watched it again when I actually started analyzing film deeper, and yeah, I think it's phenomenal. I loved it. And Empire Strikes Back, I mean, it's amazing. It's maybe the greatest Star Wars movie ever made. It's in my top 10 of all time. I will say this though, I get in these moods. I'm in the mood for certain stuff. I talked about it earlier when I was like saying I was in a Predator mood. Well, I'm in like a modern Western mood, and because I felt like Eddington kind of borrowed a little bit of stuff off of No Country for Old Men, just a smidge. So I was like, I was like, I kind of got that vibe from it. So I'm kind of in the mood to rewatch it again. So I'm gonna say No Country for Old Men.
But both these movies are both kind of movies where the villain wins in the end, you know.
I was gonna say,
so, yeah, yeah. But JPO, decent.
Yeah, I'm still not that sophisticated. I want the one with the pew. So Star Wars.
Sure.
I got your back, Fez.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I run on naps in the middle of the week, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But Muckham.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay. All right. Jonathan.
Yeah, both great movies. Yeah, they were featured in my 64. Actually, you know what? No Country for Old Men is like a few spots higher than Empire Strikes Back. So I got No Country for Old Men.
Okay, and I'll go Empire. Yeah. So it's tied to Jordan.
Ooh, fudge. I'll give it to No Country. Yeah.
All right. Braveheart and The Dark Knight. Wolf.
Oh man. So yeah, this is a tough one. I love Braveheart. Great performance from Mel Gibson. Excellent direction from Mel Gibson. The Dark Knight, maybe one of the greatest comic book movies ever made. I do have flaws with The Dark Knight. Like, it's still a 5 out of 5 movie for me. And there's still stuff like I like Katie Holmes more than I like Maggie Gyllenhaal. That's just always been kind of a thing for me. And there's a few other stuff in there, but overall, the rest of it is still just such perfection that I absolutely love it. So, The Dark Knight gets my vote.
You guys like Katie Holmes better?
Yeah.
Maggie Gyllenhaal was
I never heard that.
Yeah.
She was so stoic.
I'm
I'm sorry. Maggie Gyllenhaal was like.
I know, fair enough. I've never heard anyone agree with that.
Yeah.
I gotta go Dark Knight. That theater experience, the Joker, the opening sequences you can just watch alone. Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I like both these movies. The Dark Knight does come up a lot. I mean, for good reason, obviously. But you know what? I'm feeling a Scottish warrior vibe, Braveheart.
Sure. Yeah. May as well.
New Zealander is feeling the Scottish for him.
Yeah.
Scottish.
Jonathan.
The Dark Knight is a great theater experience. I rewatched this one. This is probably my favorite comic book movie of all time. And Braveheart does not get a fair shake here. Braveheart is a great Best Picture winner, one of the great ones. And I rewatched some of it on TV, and it really holds up. I think it's a fantastic movie. I'll make it a little interesting. I'll go Braveheart.
Dark Knight, Jordan.
Yeah, I think that I kind of vibe more with the Dark Knight, so I'll go.
Okay.
All right, Dark Knight. Okay. All right. There's like two more: Police Story and Heat. Two cop movies. Yep. All right. JPO.
I gotta go with Heat. Sorry, Jackie.
Heat. Malcolm.
Heat.
Or excuse me, Jonathan.
Yeah, Police Story is a newer addition to my list because I think it's just a great Jackie Chan film and uses his stunts to exceptional use. The mall sequence alone is a standout.
Yeah.
Just a lot of breaking glass, a lot of shattered glass, a lot of injured stunt people. One of the best uses of slow motion for sure during that sequence. And it's a lot of fun. It's actually kind of funny. But unfortunately, I have seen Heat a lot more times, and it's tough to deny Jackie Chan, but I got to go with my pals De Niro and Pacino here. So they'll say about his great ass. So Heat.
Yeah, but Jonathan, I'm a big fan of when Al Pacino and De Niro team up, or even just separate. Either way.
Yeah.
But awesome.
I'll go Heat, but I'm glad I got my Police Story 1 and 2 Criterion the other day as part of the sale finally. So, yeah, good stuff. But I'll go Heat. Jordan.
Yeah. Funny enough, I've probably seen Police Story more. Like I think the movie's great. Yeah, that mall stuff and just like I don't know, like I always forget the senior inspector's. I forget what the character's name is, but I know it's an inspector, whatever. But
There's
yeah,
two of them. Which one are you talking about?
Jackie Chan. But yeah, I'll give it to Police Story because Heat's good because I think that the heist I always say it's the best heist ever put to screen, but the rest of the movie doesn't do a ton for me, so I'll go Police Story. Wolf.
Yeah, Police Story, a lot of fun. Jackie Chan's great. Heat, though, it's the greatest heist movie ever made, and there's a reason why The Dark Knight straight up like steals basically from Heat. Like that's because that heist sequence in Heat is just the sound design, everything. Maybe the greatest sound design in film. Like it's phenomenal. So I'll say Heat for sure.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
And Shrek and Network.
Okay.
Bizarre match. That's only on turn twice. You should do one last crossover, Jordan, of Shrek yelling, "I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore."
Yeah. You're like yelling at Donkey or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Shrek. It's a good animated movie, but I think Network is fantastic. I think it's a great movie, and I'm definitely going to rewatch it more times. So I'm going to go Network.
Okay. Jonathan.
It's one of the weirdest
Yeah.
matchups ever.
Yeah.
No, Network does hold up. It's a great 70s drama / satirical dark comedy about television and networks in general. Great Cindy Lumet movie. Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. But Shrek, I've seen a lot more times, and I grew up with it. And yeah, I remember watching this in the theaters. Ooh, man, it was packed. This one and Shrek too. Yeah, so my heart goes to Shrek. So I'm gonna go Shrek.
Yeah. Austin.
I'll go Network, but I do like Shrek. And yeah, I would want to see that crossover. Oh, I donkey, I'm as mad as hell.
I'm not going to take it anymore.
Now get out of my swamp.
Now get the hell out of my swamp. The dollar doesn't buy dollar anymore. This Ford Farquaad.
Yeah.
Make that an AI poster between Shrek and Network.
That's
That's literally what I said when it came up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan.
Yeah. Network is good. I watched it all the way through about 3 or 4 months ago because I'd seen that like Mad as Hell scene, but I hadn't seen like the whole thing, and it's really good. But Shrek though, Shrek is all time. Shrek and Donkey and another whirlwind adventure, and it's like some of the like greatest like voice work in like any animated movie in my opinion. I think it's really good because when I saw Shrek in theaters, I remember really feeling like so before this we've had animated movies where like big stars voice it, but this is the one that really stood out to me. They're like really hyping up like Diaz, Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, like all that, and it worked. And the big names didn't really take me too much out of the movie, so I'll go Shrek. So
I'll go Shrek work. Let's go. You know,
what?
Yeah.
Shrek or Network?
Shrek is love.
Shrek work. Yeah, that's a good title for it. Shrek work.
I didn't really get his vote though. Shrek
I didn't understand what you're voting for.
I just said Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
right. JVO.
You should do like an AI thing and mix up these two buzzers.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, you think so? Yeah. Okay.
But before you get there, I'll do Shrek.
All right, Shrek. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're finally there. We're getting to that speed round. Let's do that and wrap it up here. Here we go.
But first, you gotta get speed. Demon speed. Speed's what we need. We need greasy, fast speed.
All right. So the winners of these matchups will go on to the half bracket on Friday. So keep that in mind here. All right. And let me write them down as we go along. But we will start with Jonathan, Spirited Away, and Oppie. Whoa. Who's watching it in the background on a delay?
We'll go to on the delay.
Yeah.
Let's go Miyazaki.
Who's watching the show they're on right now? Like, yeah.
I love watching me watch me.
I was on a delay.
Okay, I was like, Jesus. Okay, what'd you say, Oppenheimer?
No, I said Spirited Away. Let's give it to Miyazaki.
Yeah, I'm going to Oppenheimer. Jordan?
Well, I have to go Spirited Away here, I guess. So.
No. You don't have to, but okay. Wolf?
I do.
Yeah, I'm going to go Spirited Away here.
Ooh.
Okay. JPO?
Slappy happy.
Malcolm?
Spirited Away.
Wow. Okay. All right. Spirited Away. All right. Easy to vote for or against on Friday. All right. Okay. Spirited Away. All right. Going down to Predator and Return of the King. Me, Predator, Jordan.
Oh shoot. Return of the King. Yeah.
Wolf.
Lord of the Rings.
JPO.
Predator.
Malcolm.
Lord of the Rings.
And Jonathan.
I actually watch Predator a little more. Predator.
Okay, but it's tied to Wolf.
I'm sorry, John. I love you. I can't do it. I have to go Return of the King.
Making me get some easy votes on Friday when we get there. All right. All right. You made me write the longer title too, you bastards. All right.
Yeah, all
Return of King.
Yeah, I had a nice one-word title for both the first two matchups, and y'all made it longer. All right. Pulp Fiction and Hot Fuzz. Jordan.
Pulp Fiction.
Okay. Wolf.
Pulp Fiction.
JPO.
I'll go Hot Fuzz.
That's Malcolm.
Hot Fuzz.
Jonathan.
Pulp Fiction.
I'll keep it interesting. I'll go Hot Fuzz. So JPO.
Oh, I raised this up. Oh, sweet. Hot Fuzz, sure.
Hot Fuzz. Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's get a comedy in there in the championship. Yeah,
Sure. All right. Hot. Not hit. Hot. God damn it.
Hit Fuzz?
Yeah. Stop correcting
that
me.
sounds like
Stop correcting me, Ted.
Yeah, that's
Hit Fuzz. Yeah. Fargo and The Social Network. Wolf. Two movies that should have won Best Picture in each of their respective years. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, I personally, my favorite of that 2010 lineup was Black Swan, but I would have actually been more okay with The Social Network winning than King of Speech. I think that definitely was deserved. But Fargo was definitely my favorite of that lineup. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Fargo here. I just think it still holds the test of time.
Speed round. We already did the thoughts.
Right.
Yeah, JPO.
When I was a young boy, my father took me to see Social Network.
Social Network.
Fargo.
Jonathan.
Fargo.
I go Social Network. Jordan.
Social Network.
Social Network. All right. So Malcolm, Ty.
Fargo.
Yes.
Fargo. Okay. All right. Fargo. Okay. Going down to Halloween and Psycho. All right. I can finally play it. Here we go.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a genuine conundrum. A quandary, if you will. A real-life dilemma.
All right. Battle of the horror all-stars here. JPO. And yeah, the mom-daughter matchup we talked about. So you go with the mom and the daughter. JPO, what you got?
I'm gonna go for the daughter. I'll go Halloween.
Halloween. All right, Malcolm.
Psycho.
Psycho. Jonathan.
Psycho.
Halloween. Jordan.
Yeah, mom, daughter, both iconic scores. I'll go Halloween.
Halloween. Wolf.
I'm gonna go with the mom. Psycho.
Fuck.
All right, Jonathan's got a vote on the tiebreaker. Oh no.
I knew this was gonna come to me. The tough matchup, the toughest one of the night.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have Psycho higher. Psycho.
Okay. All right. Psycho. Okay. We got Unforgiven and Zodiac. Malcolm.
Okay.
Unforgiven.
Jonathan.
Yeah, let's go Unforgiven.
Go Unforgiven. Jordan.
I'll go Zodiac.
Okay. Wolf.
I'll also go Zodiac.
All right, and JBO.
I'll also go Zodiac.
Whoa.
A lot of ties tonight. All right, so it's on me. Ooh. Going with the Western. I'm going to go Unforgiven here. All right. But they're both good. 4. I love how I wrote un and then F, and my two suggestions on Google were Unforgiven or Unfrosted. That was what it went to immediately.
Yeah,
very different movies. Text.
But
there's the crossover. It's like the Cowboys eating Pop-Tarts on the prairie or something.
Godfather 2 and Interstellar. Jonathan.
Look, the reason why I'm doing this is because Interstellar is unfairly, he doesn't get a chance. So I'm going to give it to Nolan this time. Interstellar.
Godfather 2. Jordan.
Yeah, let's give it to Nolan. Interstellar.
Wolf.
Let's go to Pacino and Francis Ford Coppola, Godfather Part 2.
All right, JPO.
Yeah, I got a Godfather P2.
Okay, and Malcolm.
P2.
Godfather 2.
Okay, Godfather 2. All right, hanging on. Okay. Godfather.
Yeah, Sci-Fi September. Why not? Interstellar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Part 2. Okay. And last one on the side, Aliens and Groundhog Day. I'll go Aliens, of course. Jordan.
Yeah, there's something weird about like could be a crossover here where like the
Aliens pop
that
up.
like yeah, like out of the like groundhog hole, it's a little chest burster that popped out of the groundhog hole, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. but yeah, I'll go with aliens though.
Okay, Wolf.
The question is, did the alien see his shadow? Yes.
Yeah, right.
But no, I'm going to go aliens as well.
6 more weeks of winter on LV 426. JPO.
Puxatani's xenomorph.
Yeah.
Oh, I will go Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, Malcolm.
Yeah, Alien.
Aliens. And Jonathan.
Aliens.
Aliens, okay. All right, Aliens, and we'll see what else joins on Friday. Jumping on the other side. So we're going to go with, we got The Incredibles and Warrior. Jordan.
Ooh, they're both really good, but I'm going to give it to Warrior.
All right, Wolf.
The Incredibles.
Okay. JPO.
With real great performances, I gotta go Warrior.
Warrior.
Oh,
Malcolm.
he just left.
He's gone.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Okay. Maybe we just switch it over to something. But anyways, Jonathan.
Okay, Incredibles.
And he's coming back now. And I would go Incredibles, but yeah, we'll get his vote here. Oh, Malcolm disappeared. You back?
I accidentally
Clicked a button.
Incredibles
or Warrior?
But the Incredibles.
Incredibles. Okay. All right. So there you go. All right. The Incredibles. Incredibles. Okay. Write that down. All right. And we're going to There Will Be Blood and Dead Poet Society. Wolf.
Dead Poet Society.
Poet Society. JPO.
What is it?
Dead Poet Society and There Will Be Blood.
Dead Poet Society.
Dead Poet Society. Malcolm.
Dead Poet Society.
Jonathan.
Yeah, sure. There Will Be Blood 1-1. So Dead Poet Society.
I probably still would have gone There Will Be Blood, but Jordan.
Yeah, let's give it to Dead Poet Society.
All right. Dead Poets Society. Okay. All right. All right. And we are going down to True Romance and Chef. JPO. Chef. Malcolm. Chef. Jonathan.
I'm hungry all of a sudden. Chef.
Yeah, we just gave True Romance a win, so I'll go Chef.
Yeah.
I still got to go True Romance.
Okay. And Wolf.
Chef.
Okay, Chef. All right, hang on there. Before Sunrise and Once Upon a Time in America.
Man.
Malcolm.
Oh.
Before Sunrise.
Oh boy.
Sunrise. Jonathan.
Oh boy, this is very close. I'll tie it up. Once Upon a Time in America.
I think I could literally watch Before Sunrise about 2.5 times in the time of Once Upon a Time in America.
Okay, watch the whole trilogy. Almost.
Yeah, right.
Actually, yeah, you could
probably Before Sunrise. Jordan.
I'll give a blind vote to Once Upon a Time in America. I haven't seen it, but I'm not that high on the Before Sunset trilogy. So,
all right, Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm as good as this isn't good enough love here. I'll go Once Upon a Time in America.
Okay, and GPO.
Not like we're driving over Before Sunrise on this channel often. Before Sunrise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's a tie up to Jordan. So sit down.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I'll do the same thing. What do you say, Jonathan? Because I'm kind of like don't have a horse in this
do you
race.
think you're gonna have time to watch Before Sunrise? It's 85
I'm gonna
minutes.
try, but I got a lot of shows later this week too. I'll try.
You know what?
I'm
I'll
gonna
save
try.
you some time. Once Upon a Time in America. You
All
said
right, yeah, never mind.
no,
Okay.
Before Sunrise. Before
Okay,
Sunrise.
what? Okay, Jesus.
Okay.
Christ.
All right,
Thank you very much.
That's how you don't know, Chris.
Thank you very much, damn it. All right. All right.
Sure.
All right. Before Sunrise. Okay. I'll try, but I don't know. Bound and Raging Bull.
Oh shit.
Jonathan.
I'm gonna be sad. Raging Bull. Okay, go Scorsese. Shit.
You can definitely get a Raging Bull watching Bound. I'll go Raging Bull.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty good.
for all the raging bulls out there, let's go Bound.
You know what? One of the best first-time watches I've had this year, so I'm going to go Bound.
Bound. All right, JBL.
I love Bound, but I still love Raging Bull, so Raging Bull.
Nothing.
My favorite Johnny Cash song is the title of one of these movies. In it, I'm gonna go Bound.
All right, it's a tie to Wolfman.
Bound.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let's go Bound.
There was more Scorsese in part 2, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's Bound. I don't think it's ever made it this far on a tournament. I was like, I don't.
Maybe.
No, I'm very happy.
Mulholland Drive and Eternal Sunshine. Me,
logic.
Mulholland Drive. Recency bias. So I'll go Mulholland Drive.
I got a logic for this one.
Jordan.
Yeah, I'll just go Eternal Sunshine.
Okay. Wolf.
Eternal Sunshine.
And Eternal Sunshine for JPO. And nothing. Save you some time. All right.
Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive and Jonathan.
Oh, I know where this is gonna go. The reason why I was gonna go Mulholland Drive because of a lesbian matchup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit. Okay, actually, can I switch my vote? Because that's actually
No, no.
You pervs.
You know, Clementine was, a little bisexual. Come on.
Yeah.
All you guys voting with your you-know-whats, you know what I mean? I mean, come on. What's wrong with you?
You got the colored hair going on.
I mean,
a lot of
how
like,
often do we
have
see that? How often do we
Yeah.
see that kind of matchup? Not
All
often.
right. Sure.
So Wolf, Wolf, what are you gonna do?
So
Yeah,
if he's
I'll-
switching, then it'll be on you, Jonathan, to take it home.
Oh, then you know what? Mulholland Drive.
Okay, well there you go. That makes
Okay.
it official. Okay. All right.
Hey, I love Eternal Sunshine, JPO. It made the list, man. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's all good. No. That's not for market when it goes down.
It's for Lynch, for David Lynch, though.
No Country and Dark Knight. Jordan.
Pretty similar posters, by the way.
Yeah.
Brick. Yeah, I'm just in more of like a modern Western kind of mood. So yeah, No Country.
Wolf.
Yeah, No Country.
Country, JPO.
Dark Knight.
All right, Malcolm.
I'm gonna vote for No Country for Batman.
Huh?
No Country is what I'm voting for.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan.
The Dark Knight.
And I'm gonna go Dark Knight. So it's on JPO.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, you're connected.
Dark Knight. Okay. All right. The Dark Knight. Damn. All right. Dark Knight. Okay. And last one to move on to Friday. Heat or Shrek. All right, Wolf.
I got it.
Heat.
Heat. JPO.
Oh, sure.
Shrek. Okay. Malcolm.
Shrek.
Jonathan.
Let's get a Dark Knight Heat matchup. Let's get a good one. Heat.
That Fiona, she's got a great ass. I'll go Heat.
Great
Yeah.
ass.
Grass. Yeah. So I've been trying to create that Shrek crossover, and DreamWorks highly copyrighted. So
Yeah.
might not work, but it's trying. But I'll go Shrek.
Okay, so it's on Malcolm. Ty.
I'm going to switch Heat.
Okay.
Ooh,
Heat,
I like
so-
that matchup coming up. Dark
Okay.
Knight, Heat.
All right. Heat. Okay. There we go. We are set. We got our bracket for Friday, so let's just see what wins.
I like the 16. It's a good
Part
16.
1 for Jonathan here, and see what movie he's gonna rewatch in the next couple weeks. 1 of 3. So, all right. Spirited Away.
They're all your favorite movies. Could it have ever been a bad 16 for you, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Good point, JPL. Good point.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So let's see. JPO, Spirited Away, or Return of the King?
Return of the King.
Return of the King, Malcolm.
Return of the King.
Yeah, Jonathan.
I like Return of the King a tick more, so Return of the King.
Yeah, and I don't fall asleep watching Return of the King, so I'll vote for that. Jordan.
I mean, I've fallen asleep because it's long, but even though I love it, but yeah, Return of the King by like a Spirited Away mile. So,
Wolf.
ROTK.
Okay. All right, and there we go into the 8. Hot Fuzz and Fargo. Malcolm.
Fargo.
Jonathan.
Fargo.
I'll still go Hot Fuzz, but I don't mind if Fargo goes on. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go Hot Fuzz.
Okay. Wolf.
Fargo.
And JPO.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. Okay, another tie. Jonathan.
Fargo.
Okay, into the 8. We got Psycho and Unforgiven. Jonathan.
Yeah, Psycho is 1-1, so Unforgiven.
Go Unforgiven. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go Unforgiven.
Forgiven. Wolf.
Psycho.
JPO.
Oh, Psycho.
And Malcolm.
Psycho.
Wow.
Tie to me. I'm gonna go Unforgiven. Give some underdogs a chance here tonight.
I thought you were in a Western Moon, Wolf, man.
He said modern westerns, not old westerns. Yeah. Godfather 2 and Aliens. Oh boy. All right, me. Oh shit. God damn it. Yeah, I can't betray my girl. Aliens.
Yeah. So just real quick, I wasn't able to do the Shrek crossover. I mean, it's still trying, but I was able to make this. This is the closest thing that I could do. Oh shoot, it's in the wrong thing. Hang on.
Stop uploading it to logos. It's overlays, Jordan. You don't want the logo.
Why is that logo thing even there? Who cares about that?
Because that's what you put the tournament fights thing in the corner.
Yeah.
This thing.
There you go.
That's why it's there.
Mitch Doubtfire is bound. And that's
Is
the
bound.
sexiest I could make it without it like having any.
Yeah.
A guy like she was supposed to have the feather duster in her hand, but that's
okay.
Microphone.
Yeah, it's a microphone, like he's trying to interview him or something. That's weird. But what are we voting for again?
Godfather 2 and Aliens.
Aliens. Okay.
Cool.
Godfather 2.
Godfather 2. JPL.
Godfather 2.
Okay, Malcolm.
Luca Brasi sleeps with the Xenomorph and the Godfather Part 2.
Okay, Jonathan.
Well, he's already dead by then. I mean, he's not in Part 2. Godfather 2.
Godfather 2. Okay. Yeah. All right. On the other side, we'll do The Incredibles and Dead Poet Society. Jordan.
Sorry, Dead Poets. Oh, and Incredibles. Okay. I'll go Incredibles.
Incredibles. Wolf.
Dead Poet Society.
Okay. All right. JPO.
Dead Poet Society.
Okay. Malcolm.
Dead Poet Society.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I'll champion Dead Poet Society.
Okay. I would have gone Incredibles, but Dead Poet Society moves on. All right. Chef and Before Sunrise. Wolf.
Before Sunrise.
JPO.
Before sunrise.
All right, Malcolm.
Before sunrise.
Jonathan.
Look, the meal was delicious, but sorry, before sunrise.
All right, Chef Jordan.
Chef. Yep.
Okay, but before sunrise. All right, we got Bound and Mulholland Drive. There's your sexy lady matchup. Yeah, there you go. JPO.
Bound.
Bound. If Beavis and Butthead were watching it, he would. What's up, Malcolm?
Howell Drive.
Drive. All right. Jonathan.
Yeah, this is actually a tough matchup. I'll go Mulholland Drive.
I'll also go Mulholland Drive. Jordan.
I will go Bound.
Bound and Wolf.
Bound.
Okay, it's a tie to, I believe, Jordan.
Well, I don't need a bunch of convoluted storylines messing up my sexiness. I'll go Bound.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, Dark Knight and Heat, a movie that's very much inspired by Heat, yes. So, Malcolm.
I like that.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Jonathan?
I'll go with its inspiration, Heat.
Yeah, I'm close here, but maybe I'll go Heat just because. Why not? Jordan?
I'll go Dark Knight.
Okay, Wolf?
I'll go you know what? We would not have had Dark Knight without Heat, so I'll say Heat.
Okay. And JPO?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. All right, tie again to Wolfman. A lot of ties. Oh, yeah.
I gotta go with that big ass. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Heat. Okay. All
Great.
right. I gotta flip my page
Score vote for
over
great
here.
asses. Yeah.
All right. I'll flip my page
How
over
many
here.
ties have we had tonight?
A lot. I've got through. I'm on my fourth little tiebreaker chart on that
None of
on
it
the
makes
side,
sense.
where I mark like an X off every time it goes to the next person.
So it's
Yeah,
18
I've-
right now.
Yeah, I've gone through some of. Yeah, I'm on the 19th one right now. All right.
This is 19.
So we will do Return of the King and Fargo, Jonathan.
I'm gonna give it a chance, Fargo.
I'll go Fargo, Jordan.
So this is the closest thing that I could get to the Shrek thing, but it's actually kind of fun though. So it's Ogre Load, and it says I'm as mad as a troll in a tar pit. I'm not going to take it anymore because it wouldn't do the line. It's weird. I had to change it. So yeah, but we sort of had like a makeshift little news thing for the fairy tale thing.
Yeah.
So, so there you go. But let's see. We're on Fargo and Return of the King. Return of the King.
Okay.
You know what? It's in the championship already. So I'll go Fargo.
Fargo. JPO?
Return of the King.
And Malcolm.
Fargo.
Fargo. All right, into the final four. Okay. Unforgiven and Godfather 2. Me. I'll give it a chance to say Unforgiven. Doesn't make it this far.
Yeah, if they titled The Godfather Unforgiven, I wouldn't really blink an eye because it's kind of that it would fit. But
it would fit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go Unforgiven.
Okay. Wolf.
Godfather Part 2.
JPO.
I'm here. Yeah, Godfather.
Godfather. Malcolm.
Unforgiven.
Okay. Jonathan.
Yeah, I'll get another fresh one. Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. Okay, it's fresh ones in here. All right. Dead Poet Society and Before Sunrise. Jordan.
Dead Poet Society.
Yeah, Wolf.
Before Sunrise.
That's JPO.
Dead Poet Society.
Okay, Malcolm.
Someone still got it on in the background. I can hear.
Yeah, I can still hear myself. Yeah, like
yeah.
a second afterward, like 2 seconds afterwards. I don't know who's echoing.
You probably have an extra tab open, is what it is.
Yeah, or something. But anyways, Malcolm.
Before Sunrise.
Sunrise. Jonathan.
Carpe Diem. Dead Poet Society.
Yeah, and I'll go Dead Poet Society. All right, so there we go. Going to Bound and Heat. Wolf.
Bound.
Bound. JPO.
Heat.
Heat. All right. Malcolm.
Heat.
Jonathan.
Yeah, another fresh one here. Bound. Yeah.
I'll go Heat. Jordan.
I'll go with Bound.
Okay, it's another tie, and we're going to JPO. Is that bigger?
Bound.
Bound. Okay. All right. Bound going through. Okay, so interesting final four here. All right, we got Fargo and Unforgiven. JPO kicks off.
Fargo.
Fargo. All right. Malcolm.
Fargo.
Fargo. Jonathan.
Yeah, Fargo.
You stay down with the Radisson. Fargo.
Yeah. And the
You
best
need
picture
that
winner.
coat.
The best picture winner should have gone to either of these movies, but they didn't. I'll go with Unforgiven.
Unforgiven did win.
Unforgiven won.
Yeah, Unforgiven.
Oh, one? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then there you go.
Unforgiven won quite a few that year. Won a couple.
And I'll pick the
the
Oscar winner.
There you go. Wolf.
But yeah, Fargo definitely should have won. I'll go with Fargo.
Okay, Fargo in the finals. Dead Poet Society and Bound. Malcolm.
Dead Poet Society.
What Society? Jonathan.
Let's get a rightful 96 matchup. Bound.
Bound. Bound. Jordan.
Now this is the Robin Williams crossover we need with Bound. We need a Dead Poet Society. Just have them in
Well,
there.
that's gonna make sense, but okay.
They're like school uniforms doing something. But
Are they in high school or how old are they in this movie?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Let's backpedal a little bit.
Yeah.
I meant
Crossing the line a little bit.
I met Robin Williams. Yeah. I'll go with Dead Poet Society.
Okay. Wolf.
I'm gonna go with Bound.
All right, and JPO.
Carpe Diem.
Okay. So it'll be, I believe. Actually, we have a tie. Another tie. Jeez, we're running through the ties tonight, Malcolm.
Dead Poet Society.
Poet Society. Okay. All right. There's our
boy.
finals. Yeah. All right. We have Fargo versus Dead Poet Society for the finals here. Jonathan, kick us off for your final here.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Fargo.
I'm gonna go Fargo. Jordan.
Oh yeah, let's go with Fargo, don't you know?
Yeah.
Wolf.
You know what? I'm about to seize the day and go with Fargo.
JPO.
Well, I was gonna sit down on my desk, but I guess not anymore. But I'll still vote for Dead Poet Society.
Sure. Yeah, Malcolm.
Fargo.
Fargo didn't win Best Picture, but it wins Part 1 of Jonathan Caro. So there
Finally.
you go. Then Fargo, excellent.
Now
Yeah.
the Coens can finally sleep. They can finally be like, fuck the Oscars. We won tournament vibes.
That's right. We sure did. It'll make it'll make the Coens feel better, about that loss.
Right.
But if Dead Poet Society would have won, I would have told you to play the SNL sketch.
The Mr. Bunting.
Mr. Bunting, where it's like Fred Armisen, but then as the teacher at the end, Pete Davidson, he stands up and gets his head chopped off with a ceiling fan. What kind of schoolroom has a ceiling fan, anyways? I've never seen that. But yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
But Fargo.
Fargo. Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, yeah, that was fun. So Part 1 in the books. So we'll see what makes it, and then there's a couple ones I can watch, like Once Upon a Time. Wait.
Didn't make
Once
it.
Upon a Time in recommend, but you switched it. That's right.
Before Sunrise.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, someday I'll watch it, but I'm gonna keep it to what is gonna make it because I got more blind spots on Part 2. But yeah, but we'll just do some plugs real quick, and that'll be it. So we'll go to Wolf. Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on my channel, Mega Movies. where on this week I'll be doing the one video that's going to basically be reviewing all the Fantastic Four movies, and we're just going to kind of have an in-depth discussion on all the Fantastic Four movies, including the 90s one. So that should be kind of interesting, and even talk about the documentary a little bit. So that should be a good one. And then also with Happy More 2 this weekend, going to be reviewing that. Going to be reviewing the new Fantastic Four as well. So should be a good time. And we're already advertising it, but the dream game for next month will be Shark Night 3D. But we have our I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer up on the channel now if you want to check that one out. So
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And JPO, what do you got going on?
You'll find me waiting for Malcolm to mute his dog. All right, well, now that's done. We're not popping up on here from time to time. Find me over at The Purist Show. We've done a couple of fun countdowns this year for our takes on, the best and worst of the year, best horror of the year. And that tag team tournament will continue very soon. Still figuring out some kinks, but like I said, it has not been forgotten. Just shit happens, y'all. And other than that, One Love Horror, popping up in there. We go on Jeopardy this week along with Pez. Going down, Pez. Probably not. Thanks for having me. Hey, shout out to Jonathan. Have fun on your other parts, man.
Thanks, JPL.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, I don't really mind Malcolm's dogs if they're way off in the distance. It's kind of like some ambiance in the background, but Malcolm, where can we find you?
You can find me on Tapey Productions hosting Rankum. Each week, next week will be it'll be the 350th episode of Rankum. So we're doing top 12 sci-fi movies of all time. Recapping, taking each of the movies that made the sci-fi lists of the previous decades that we've done and doing the top 12 out of that pool. Jordan's going to be on that.
Back to you.
Yeah.
And Job's going to get back to me. And Pez was on the last episode.
Yeah,
where
it's
we
fine.
talked
As
about
long as y'all put 2001 on the list, I'm fine. So.
Oh, okay. So I'll put him on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Scott on there because he won't do it.
And then you invite me other places as well.
Yeah, sounds good. And Jonathan, what else you got going on?
Yeah, this was a good night. Thanks to Malcolm, JPL, and Wolf for being on here on part one. This was a lot of fun. Fargo was the one I was gunning for to win tonight, actually. So I was like, yes, Fargo. And check out a few other movies on here that'll advance to the championship. Yeah, we'll have some unique ones. I'll make it pretty brief tonight. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, and Threads, and different variations of Cine Caro. I just started Movies of 2005 tournament on Instagram, and then on Movie Hero Network. I'll be here all week on Wednesday and Friday. Part 2 will commence.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And Austin, what do you got going on?
Like JP mentioned, I got a couple of things from Why We Love Horror this week. Yeah, we'll be doing some Horror Jeopardy tomorrow night, so it should be fun. I've won one of those before, so hopefully, and then I got my ass kicked one after that, so it's been a while. Should be all right. And then I have a singles match that we're taping this week. I don't know if it'll drop this week or next week, but it'll be on there. Lonely Marks with me and JPO, Richie, Jacob Barber won't be with us this week, but we'll be catching up in the news and reviewing SummerSlam 1989, a little retro review. So getting ready for SummerSlam. The one with Zeus from No Holds Barred in the main event. Tiny Lister. So
the Dark Knight. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. He was in the Dark Knight, yeah. And then I'll be on Brian Permison's channel, and I quote doing a little MI2 watch along because he needed somebody to do it with him, even though that movie's it's good, but not my favorite. But we'll have some fun just watching it, and then not much else besides that. So there you
go.
And go back and watch our podcast from last night if you want to see our top 12 of the year so far.
Yeah, pretty heavy discussion on one of them.
Yeah, right.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think it deserved a little more, but maybe not that much, but a little more. but but yeah, you can find us on all the social medias. It's all down in the description. But most of all, Movie Hero 2121 and Jordan 83616 and the Movie Hero Network group over on Facebook. And I really am working on trying to get the Patreon schedule up, but it's a very busy week for me. I'm realizing it's like I got something going on like all day every day. So I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully Wednesday we'll see, but time permitting. But go over to the Movie Hero Network and post about whatever movie stuff you want to talk about, or TV stuff, or your YouTube channel, all that stuff. And then let's see. So later this week we just booked this Saturday we'll be doing finally our best to worst championship for family movies. So it'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be crowning our top 12 essentially, but family movies of all time. So yeah, but from every other one that has made it in previous episodes. So that should be a good time. And the next one will be the greatest acting performances of all time. So if you want to be on that one, just let me know, and everyone come up with their own list, and you just fight for the ones that you love, and try to get them ranked high. But and then let's see. We will be doing, let's see, probably the next thing to do is just tournament fights in tier ranker, because Malcolm already covered that I'm going to be on Rankum Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. And we'll be getting into some trivia soon. So as soon as I get through it this week, there's some things that I'm kind of crossing off the list, like our best of the year podcast and our best to worst championship, and then be finally getting some trivia matches scheduled. So that's coming soon. And also, if you want to go to the Patreon, I'll just throw it out there. It's patreon.com/moviehero. And I also will be scheduling our music match too, which will be the Rolling Stones versus the Beatles versus let's see, Rolling Stone, Beatles, and I'm missing one. But anyways,
Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Versus Elvis. So those three, and on the Patreon we'll be able to play clips from all the music, so you can listen to it without copyright stuff over there. So yeah, but then just what we have going for tournament fights and tier ranker is we'll be finishing out Jonathan's week, of course, Monday and Friday, and then we will be moving on to the movies that start with the letter C for a tier ranker. So we'll continue our alphabet series, and what you'll notice for the next little bit, we're gonna have a lot of series that we're just trying to get through. We do have a few kind of original stuff in there, but it's mostly like the series. And once we do that, I am saving some room for just original things. But one original one, we have a versus match coming up. That's Will Ferrell versus Seth Rogen. So that'll be after the movies that start with the letter C. And then we'll be on to our big family mystery series, which will be 4 mystery tournaments that just have a whole bunch of random family movies, and we'll determine the Sweet 16 from each, and those will be in a championship at the end of the month. So we got that one coming up. And then we'll be on to the best movies of 1992 ladder series. So we're kind of winding down the 90s. And then by the end of the month, we'll be on to movies start with the letter D. So that'll already be but at the end of the month. And then next month, our mystery series will be best sci-fi movies. So we'll be doing a whole sci-fi mystery series. And yeah, just next month we got the sci-fi one. We got movies with 91. Let us start with the letter E. So it's just a lot of series. So it's just kind of once we start getting through some of those series, I'll be adding in more of our original ideas. It's just for the next month or two. That's kind of where we're at. And yeah,
the last 5 months.
Woo. yeah. But there's a lot of series. So like once we get through one, I'd like take a break from at least one series, and then have more of these original ideas that we've been talking about. Because I got a whole list of hundreds of ideas. So we're not short of ideas. We got plenty of them. So yeah, but I think that'll do it though. So yeah. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, please, and thank you. That's a huge help to us. And if you're already subscribed, share it out with a bunch of different people. Share it on your socials. Tell people to subscribe. And it means a lot to us. So, but yeah, that'll do it for us. So we'll call it good there, and we'll be back Wednesday with part 2 of Jonathan's series and see what other conundrums and like predicaments we get ourselves into, all that stuff. So, so yeah, but we'll say for Michael Wolfman Wyndham, for JPO, for Malcolm Lay, for Jonathan Caro, for Austin Pez Howell, I'll be Jordan the movie. Or I've been Jordan the movie here, Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Once upon a time.
Looks like she's gonna turn cold tomorrow. Yeah, you got that right.
There was a salesman called Jerry Lundergaard.
Okay, real good then.
Who always dreamt of striking it rich.
Weed, have you had a chance to think about that deal I was talking about, those 40 acres there in Wayzata?
Jerry, we're not going to just give you $750,000.
No, but see, So, we all set on this thing then? You want your own wife kidnapped? Now, her dad, he's real well off. So, why don't you just ask him for the money?
Han? Wade, it's Jerry. I don't know what to do.
It's something, oh, geez. It's terrible.
But in a place called Fargo,
Mr. Lundegaard, I'm a police officer from up Brainerd investigating some malfeasance.
anything can happen.
How's Jean? Who's Jean? My wife.
Oops.
All due respect, Jerry, I don't want you mucking this up.
The heck do you mean?
No Gene, no money.
Who are you?
Circumstances have changed, Jerry.
What the heck do you mean?
Blood has been shed, Jerry.
Here's the second one. I want you to tell me what these fellas look like. Well, the little guy, he was kind of funny looking. Can you be any more specific? He wasn't circumcised. Geez, that's a good lead.
Yeah. From the creators of Barton Fink
I'm cooperating here. And there's no,
and Raising Arizona,
What do you fellas got yourself mixed up in? Oh, jeez. You're there in 30 minutes or I find you, Jerry, and I shoot you, and I shoot your wife, and I shoot all your little children, and I shoot them all in the back of their little heads. You got it?
You should see the other guy.
Oh, jeez.
Fargo.
End of story.